Hey everyone, welcome to Angeldust Live. I'm Frank Firefly Lucas, your host of the stream, and today we are playing Angeldust again. It's the action RPG for Windows, Mac, iPad, iPhone, Android tablets and phones, Linux, Raspberry Pi, and we have WebGL version 2 versions that run pretty much everywhere. It's good to be back. People like insiders of the channel will know it's been a rough few weeks. I really you might have heard things about whatever. I'm still here, I survived, I'm here, I'm doing fine, it's all good. He is live, I am alive, and it's so good to be back, One note to Soda Meow, I'm wearing less makeup than usual because the doctor's orders. So if I look a bit different, that's because that's the thing. Whatever. Weeks, it's been a year, Firefly, I know, it's been so long, we're back. I probably won't stream for like 5 hours or 10 hours or 20 hours as I usually do. It will probably be a bit of a shorter live stream. I have to still... it's not that I'm like super tired or anything, but I do need to take it easy a little bit still. But we're back, I'm here, I can finally see you all. I expected Firefly to look like a pirate. Well, you should have seen me the past week at nighttime. I did have some sort of like eye cover thing, but it was completely optional. I used it because I thought, okay, well... if I feel like a pirate, might as well look like a pirate. So, the bad boy pirate, yeah. There's a lot of, I think Soda Meow had a lot of questions, so maybe we can go through them later on in the live stream, when we do a bit of a chat section or something, about, what happened or how it was. I do have a few, there's at least 2 interesting tidbits that I want to tell you about, so don't leave the stream before I told you those, okay? What's up? Hey Niels B, how are you doing? Niels, it's been a while, but we're back. Hey Ibuchik, welcome. I'm so glad to be here. I'm so happy that I'm still alive, for real. I was worried a lot, but I'll tell you, the week before I had to go, I had surgery. The week before surgery, I talked to a lot of people that I know. I sort of did a farewell tour for family and friends, basically. It's just what I am. If I wouldn't survive the surgery, at least I would have seen all the people and they would have seen me full of energy and being happy. So that would have been good. But I'm glad that I survived. But it was good. I talked to a lot of people and they all sort of reassured me okay, you're a young lad, and you're very you're in good shape, you're fit, you're gonna make it. And they were absolutely right. Yeah, Niels, I got surgery. Yeah, it's for my eye. And it's good, and I don't have the feeling that I should have done this years before or years earlier, that was just not the case, but it was a good moment to have it. I was healthy, I was in good shape, I was relaxed, I had a sort of a vacation mood, and it was the perfect conditions to go to the hospital for this. So it was all good. Thank you all to the people who joined us today. I see Ibukchik there, I see Niels, of course, Soda Meow Loki. I see a lot of new people. Adede is here as well. I see Viral Niche, Ridpop is here. Hello, Ridpop. And Amir is here. I think some other people are here too, So thank you all for joining the live stream. It's great to see you all. And I'm back and we're going to play Angeldust, It's just before I left, And now I'm back and it's all the same, which is just the best thing that could have happened. So how's your vision now? It's much better than before. Can you see through brick walls? Well, I have a fun story about that. Do you have laser vision? Is laser sharp at least? Can you fly now? Maybe later. How did the cheat installation go? Are you better at tennis now? I still have to test this because it's been a week, only a week now. And they say take it easy for at least a week, before you start doing sports and stuff. Golf wouldn't have been a problem, but I don't play golf, and same with some other sports that are very low intensity, but tennis is a bit of a different ball game, literally. So does your eye hurt? No, not at all. It's everything's been super pain free. This is do we do the talk segment right here? Are people interested in the story, or do you want to play Angeldust with me? That's you can decide now. Do we talk for a bit first, or do you want me to play the game? Let's test Firefly vision. How many fingers are up? I say 2 of them, Amir. Do you still need glasses or contact lenses? Yeah, I only got surgery in one eye, so that eye has been fully reset now. It's at perfect sharpness, but my right eye is still the usual one, so I wear a contact lens in that one. I can't wear glasses anymore because the difference in vision between the strength or the sharpness of vision is too big. There would have been I actually tried this. I removed one glass from my glasses, so it's more of a glass instead of glasses now. And like you go totally crazy. I didn't believe them. They said like, hey Morgenstern, welcome on the Twitch. If you can, hop over to YouTube, but I will try to monitor the Twitch channel as well. No worries, I have both chats open. So I went to the glasses Winkle store or whatever thing, and I said like, hey, can you remove one glass from my glass? So I have a glass because I really love the glass, you know. Because I didn't believe them. They said like, if you have like this sort of difference between your eyes, then you can't wear glasses anymore. I'm like, okay, press X to doubt. So I pressed X to doubt, removed the glass from the glass, and you go totally crazy. You go totally insane. Your left eye is sharp, right eye is sharp because of the glass, you know. But the images, like the two pictures that your brain receives, they don't match in sort of like the geometric composition. And then you go totally insane. Just because like, you see sharp with both eyes, so your brain thinks, okay, wow, let's use all of this information. It doesn't work. Trust me. Now I can switch. No worry, Morgenstern. No worries. Can we get a close-up? I'm a little bit shy about that, so maybe in the future. Hey, Firefly, why don't you have a TikTok? I never got around to making one, and I don't really have content for that just yet. Like, there was a marketing plan where TikTok would come into the picture, but it's not something that I made a lot of work of. Pretty obvious people want to know more about how you are doing, Ritpop says. Well, that's not obvious. Some people are here to play Angeldust. Using glasses won't do good for the eye that sees well. Can you see sense now? Well, okay, so if we do... please give us a 4K close-up of your iris now for biometrics. Good evening, Marissa. Hello, Ewan. Hello, Super Froggy Man. Hey. Hello. I hope you're okay. I am okay. So, one of the cool things that I have is I have... at least temporarily, because people say this is only for a week or so, but it's already been more than a week. I see colors that do not exist, which is really fun in that eye. When I woke up the first morning, after like having the surgery, I woke up and I still had that eye patch on, but I could still like see the light from outside come in, and I was like, "Whoa, what's this color? Like seriously, for real? There was some sort of like bluish purple glow to the sunlight basically, or to the sky." And I was like, whoa, I've never seen this before. Like, it's a color that's so far outside of the normal spectrum, you know? And I was like, whoa, this is really cool. But they say that this is going to fade. Like, but I'm enjoying this, like, super spectral color vision. He's the one. It's so much fun. Especially, like, if you have a gas stove or gas furnace, you know? Like the thing you use to cook on, basically. If you have the gas on and it's like a blue flame, it's so intensely purple bluish flame. It's like insane. I'm like, whoa, can I see ultraviolet now? Because it's like, whoa, it's so insane. Hey, Bachar, welcome back. You could always have gotten a seeing eye RoboCat. Yeah, so people said like, did you get the cheat version of this? And like the ultra lens, what feels like I have the ultra lens. Hey, Myrtle Lee, welcome to the live stream. Is it like cyanogy? Sort of, but it's a little bit more purplish blue. Cool, like the purple and violet thing. Yeah, it's such a unique color that I only see if I look at the sky, for instance. That like it's outside of the spectrum. So what genius me thought, okay, I need to save this moment for later, you know, so that I can recall this idea of a purple or a blue that doesn't exist. So I take a picture with my phone, and then I look at the picture. I'm like, oh, of course it doesn't translate to the phone. Because it's a camera, you know, and the screen is, like, it doesn't work like that. But it was really cool. Now that you can see colors, can you add colors to Angeldust you've never seen before? It's funny that you ask, but we are not going to go into that question today. Or maybe we are. Anyway, eye surgery sounds really scary. Yeah, that's what I said. Do full anesthesia. I talked to 3 or 4 doctors and nurse practitioners or whatever. People to sort of like guide me through the process, and I said like, am I crazy for requesting like full anesthesia so I will be unconscious and I will not feel pain during the surgery? And they sort of like heard me talk about it, and they said like, no, you made a fine choice. If I listen to you, you're definitely someone who's going to be like either anxious or going to be like sweating or maybe even throwing up if you don't have like anesthesia or full anesthesia, because I can't have people cut into my body, you know. I don't like the idea. No, it's so anyway, I chose the luxury package basically. What I mean is the fake purple violet color thing, they don't exist, but our brain makes them up. Oh yeah, the rip of the magenta, like the R plus B combo that doesn't exist in nature. I think I know what you were talking about. Firefly wear so does Scout dress, maybe in the future. Yeah, so anyway, I said like, give me the luxury package. Fun thing, right before the surgery itself, I had even said like, okay, anything you can do to basically ease the pain or ease the process, I'll take it. So then one of the nurses comes out and there's like, okay, Mr. Firefly. And I'm like, unfortunately, yes, that's me. And she said, oh no, don't worry about it. I'm just here to apply some like cream or whatever to your hand so you don't even feel the, like what is it called? The intravenous, intra whatever thing. So even that was sort of sedated and was all good, you know. I slept, like, here you go. How long was the surgery? I think it was about 20 or 30 minutes in total, you know, and I think it's only 20 minutes or so. Because it's a very common procedure, you know, everybody knows what to do, and apparently I'm just super common. I thought she might ask you for the pet snack. No, not really. In the game, yeah, I will be in the game in a bit. Give me a second. So here's what I'll tell you. The anesthesia, that was just so good. While I lay waiting to get operated on, basically, I saw the surgeon that was going to operate me. I could ask a few questions. It was like a very lovely day. Like, I was very anxious, but it was a very lovely day. People were like very nice, very friendly to me. It was such a good experience. I would heartily recommend this hospital if you ever have like something with your eyes in the Netherlands. Go there. People super professional, friendly, and I can't recommend them enough. But anyway, so I'm about to go under, right? Because it's full anesthesia. So you have to go to sleep, you know? And I had been talking to the anesthesiologist. She said like, okay, so what are your hobbies? I'm like, okay, I play tennis, I do saxophone, I walk in, you know, sometimes I bike, I do video games, you know, and that kind of stuff. She said, oh, a saxophone, that's interesting. So do you play the alto saxophone or the tenor saxophone? I said, a bit of both, actually. So we talk about that. And then all of a sudden, like, I talk to the surgeon and I'm like, okay, I have a few questions and can you reassure me that this and that won't happen? Yeah, it's all good, it's all good. And then the anesthesiologist is like, okay, so now you have to go to sleep. And I'm like, okay. And I'm just lying there. Yeah, just go to sleep. And I'm like, yeah, okay, nothing's happening. I'm like, please, what's up? What's up with this? Please don't cut in me, bro, because I'm not really, like, I'm still alive, like, you know, I'm conscious. She's like, yeah, you should really go to sleep now. Just dream about the saxophone. I'm like, okay. But I'm still not asleep. It was such a weird experience. Apparently, and that's what I like heard afterwards, they had to use a lot more, I'm not sure if it's gas or something, but like a lot more of that stuff to get you to sleep that they didn't expect, you know. I was just laying there fully awake and I'm like, yeah, I'm still not gone, bro. please don't start cutting in me. Anyway, Neil says, I had contact with some Flash game website like Newgrounds and they listed your game. At least I framed it. Oh, that's great, Niels. Thank you so much. Poor Firefly is being sleep deprived even on the meds. No, because then I woke up, you know, and I had the best sleep ever. Probably because they had a high dosage of that stuff or whatever. But I had the best sleep ever in weeks or even in months, you know. I was like, whoa, can I do this again? Please, can I come back this evening and just have like 8 hours of this? Because it was such a good sleep. Anyway, so the week before I had talked to some other people. And one of them had said, okay, so they also had like surgery a few times. And they said, okay, the anesthetic, that's pretty cool, you know. All of a sudden you hear voices that you don't really recognize, you know. But you're too sleepy to actually wake up, so you hear the voices, you know, you kind of want to wake up, but you can't because you're that tired, you know. Then you fall back asleep, and then, like moments later or sometime later, you hear the voices again, and then you can actually wake up, and then you're awake, and everything's done, right? So, I'm like, damn, it was so good thing that instead you had anesthesia to be anxious enough to fight the anesthesia. I wasn't anxious. I was really laying there super relaxed. I thought, okay, this is it, you know. I've had all the painful stuff. Now just like, let me go to sleep. Get this behind me, okay? So I was super relaxed. I was laying comfortably. It was a good bed, you know. I was super ready to go to sleep. But I just didn't get to sleep. I'm not sure what it was. I was there like nope, still not asleep. Nope. Anyway, so I did eventually fall asleep, you know, and then that was when the operation happened. And then all of a sudden, like, I'm playing the saxophone because she said, like, while you're dreaming, while you're sleeping, just go ahead and play the saxophone. So apparently my brain picked up on that, and I played the saxophone. I was playing saxophone, it was a very fun gig, you know, and then all of a sudden I'm playing the saxophone, and people are talking. That's, like, super rude. I was like, bro, you can't do this to me. I'm playing saxophone, you know, it's a sort of like solo concert, and people are talking throughout like my entire performance. This isn't cool. And then I remembered, oh, oh, someone said, hey, you will hear the voices, and that means you're in the hospital and you're about to wake up. So I thought, okay, I hear the voices. Apparently I'm still alive, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to hear them, you know. And then boom, I woke up. That was just so much fun. And I was instantly awake. I wasn't nauseous or anything. I wasn't tired. Like, the gas worked perfectly for sleeping, but I was like super awake. And then sort of the nurse besides me said like, hey, wow, you slept pretty deeply, but you're instantly awake. And they said, you want an ice cream? I said like, yeah, let's have an ice cream. They realize. Yes, that's. I'm also happy to see you, 6-7, bro. Anyway, so it all came together in the end. I couldn't sleep, then I slept really deeply, then I heard people talk through my saxophone performance, and I was like, I'm awake, and that was such a relief. I was awake, had no pain, the surgery was complete, you know, everything went well, they said. I went to the sort of like the care room, or whatever you might call it, and I had family with me, so I talked to someone. I had like some bread, like they want you to eat something, see if everything like works in your body, but like I couldn't stop talking like I usually do. It was just like everything was good. Everything was just good. So I'm happy to be here. I'm super relieved that it's behind me, you know, that it sort of like turned out well. I like it. The vision in my eye is still sort of like changing every day, but mostly it's laser sharp now. It's much better than my right eye, which is considered to be my good eye basically, but it's all been good. The talk is what I fear about anesthesia. What do you mean, the talk? Like I was worried. I told the anesthetologist like, can you please make sure that I am like fully sleeping, you know? I don't want to I don't want to like be half conscious or something, or experience the pain. And the thing is, no, I will take good care of you. I will monitor all of the vitals, you know. We know how to do this these days. And I was like super relieved, and I said, okay, well then let's go, you know. So there's really nothing to fear in my experience, Ritpop. And trust me, I'm the most anxious and not looking forward to surgery person that you'll ever find. Did they give you any painkillers? No, I don't need any. Like, there is no pain. Like, they said you can even feel something like a grain of sand or something in your eye. That's where they sort of like made the incision. I have nothing like that. Like, the eye is just good. Like, it's very white. I'm not sure if you can tell on the camera, but sometimes like my eyes used to be sort of like tired and they have a bit of redness to them. But it's like super white, and it's just like no pain, even no discomfort at all. I saw a movie where it happened. I heard about that movie where that happened. Firefly wants to be fully asleep. If he was half asleep, he would be able to talk in his sleep, and he would have spilled the secrets of the universe. That's also true. I've seen many videos of people talking. Oh, I mean I know what you mean, Rip-Hop. Yeah. So that didn't happen to me. I was just like boom awake, and I told the dude right next to me, like there was a male nurse, and I told him like, yo, I'm awake now, what do I do? And he's like, okay, you eat some ice cream, you know, and it's all good. You're awake, you can talk. And yeah, I heard those stories too about people just like sort of hallucinating or making things up. And you know what, doctors have a laugh at that, but it's really like there's no one else there to judge you on that, basically. Don't worry about that, Ritpop. You shouldn't care. You're there for your own sake, for your own health, you know. And even if there are people there that will hear you say like some stupid things, that doesn't matter, you know. People see me say stupid things every week on this live stream, so it doesn't matter. You're never going to see them again, so it's all good. But it feels good, you know. Surgery's done. I see fine. I don't have like pain. Even my energy is pretty good. I do feel that like I'm still sort of like slightly lower energy than before, but still you can tell by my talking that it's still pretty good, you know. When I had my wisdom teeth, I noticed I was off with just some lighter meds. Okay, so, well, you know your body better than I do, you know, but I'm so relieved. It's done. It's all good. Did you have any more questions, Soda? So, the two things that I found funny were that I didn't go to sleep when they expected me to go to sleep. Like, I was just laying there like, nah, bro, I'm still awake. And they were like, yeah, we can see that. So, keep on pumping gas. It was just so ridiculous. And then, like, the first morning when I woke up, and I still have it, the sort of blue-violet sight, basically, it's so insane. It's crazy. Like, I enjoy it, being able to see colors that are not there. Because then I use my other eye, and I'm like, okay, it's just normal blue, you know? But with the left eye, it's like, boom, it's ultra blue. It's just so nice. Anyway, is anyone still here to play the game, or should I just keep on talking? I think so, they had even more questions. So I was a little bit scared, yes, and I had people like drive me to the hospital and back because you can't really drive there. I did have the eye patch, so that's it's sort of a transparent, like hard plastic cover that you can put over your eye with some medical tape. I stopped using it now. How did you get home? Could you see? I could not see really well, but family took me home. And then I was home. And like one of the first things that I did when I got home was to post on the Angeldust forums like, hey, I'm alive, boom. Now that you know how it goes, would you add eye surgery to Angeldust? Maybe. It was very relaxing. The sleep part of it, oh, I slept so well. Can we see the eye patch? It's basically transparent, so you can't really see it. Maybe I'll get it later on. I don't really want it to be a show and tell or something, you know, it's more like tell instead of show. Can we see it? Oh, brother. Let's first play the game. Let's see how much time we have left. And then we might do that. But it's not something that I really want you to associate with me, you know? Follow up. Can we see you wearing the eye patch? No, that's not gonna happen. Again, I want to be, like, I'm back. I'm here, you know? I want to be normal Firefly, not, like, medical Firefly. Now that you have an eye patch, will you add the pirate to Angeldust? Okay, so I will get it. Give me 1 second. And then we'll play the game. Because I want to play Angeldust now that I can. Ay, ay, ay. This is my life, you know. I have to go all the way downstairs to get it, and then like people aren't going to be happy. They're like, no, I wanted to play Angeldust. Ah, no. And that's you. No pirate Firefly. Well, maybe in a few seconds. So here it is. Can you see it? It's really beautiful. It's a little bit scuffed, but it doesn't really touch your eye. So anyway, we've got that, and now we're off to play the game. But Firefly, we couldn't. It was a meme. I'm not doing the big camera, but you have to see, like, this is it. It's just like a very small, hard plastic thing, and you can put it over your eye. See, that's all. And there's holes in it. I'm not sure whether, like, that's all. Like, was this worth the wait? You know, did this like disappoint you? Like, can you see it? Like, it's just a very small shape with a pointy thing on it. That's all. There you go. You happy now? 100% worth it. worth it. Okay, hey Hector, roll down. I received your email. It might take me a while to respond or to reply, you know. It looks like a spoon. Yeah, except in this spoon, if you eat soup with it, like all of the soup falls out because it's like there's holes in it. Like if you would like use it as a late or whatever. Yes, it was worth it. Amazing. Okay, hit it with the spoon. Anyway, I'm pretty sure. Sodomia, that you had more questions that I should answer on this live stream. Let's see if I can find your private message about it. Brother, why are there so many people in the lottery already? This is insane. Why are there 4 people in the lottery already? We haven't even started playing the game and already people want to have free stuff. Boom. Let's see. Where's Soda's email private message thing? Is this one? Bam. It's not that one. Let's see. Nope, this isn't it. I can't find it anymore. So many players are waiting for some cookies. Did they ask so many questions? Yes, you did. And they were good questions, but I think I covered most of them. So anyway, I'm alive, I'm doing well. No pain, no discomfort really. I do have some eye drops, like some medicine that I have to use in the eye still, which goes on for like 4 weeks or so. I think that's just like standard operating procedure. It's to make sure that your eye is healthy, you know. It's been 2 weeks for you, Firefly, but in-game it's 2 years, someone said. And it feels like that. Like Loki said, like it feels like a year or something, or maybe Amir or someone else said it at the start of the live stream. It does feel like a very long time. It's been 3 weeks that I live streamed, you know. So I didn't stream for 2 weeks, so that's 3 weeks in between. But I will tell you, I had a very solid vacation week the first week. And the second week was just good to prepare for the surgery, have the surgery, and then recover a little bit like this past week. I really needed this time off. So thank you all for allowing me to have that, because it has made my life infinitely better. And hopefully we can pick up the Angeldust live stream thing now every week again, and things will be good. And someone said, like, will there be colors that we that are not an Angeldust? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I have been sort of like working on something that is something like that, something. Anyway, are you all ready to play the game? Like, I feel we've talked a lot and enough, and now we can play the game. Hey, Swolf Surfs! Any only other question, how long did you stay in the hospital? Depends on what you count as staying in the hospital. We made sure, like my family and I, that I was there well on time, you know, and I think I stayed there for, if I take it like very, very broadly, like 5 hours or so in total. And that is a lot of like dead time, basically. That's like when nothing is happening. It was basically like getting there, waiting an hour, preparing for everything, which took another hour or so, then having the surgery, waiting an hour. So maybe it's more like 3 or 4 hours, or 3 hours, I'm not sure. It wasn't that long. It was just like a day, a day stay or whatever. It was all good. And now we're ready to play Angeldust. If you still have any questions, let me know, you know, I can still talk about this. Again, there's a few things that I haven't played tennis last week, and I might like take it easy next week. Maybe play just for half an hour or an hour or something like that. When I'm outside, I wear sunglasses to make sure no dust gets in the eye and things like that. It's like common knowledge, you know, common sense. Anyway, we're playing Angeldust now. It's been a while. And, oh wait, before we do that, let's hop into the very important community news that we had. ICs. Community news, because we have this one. We have the new coin rankings. Adede, congratulations, it was the perfect meme, 6-7, twice even. I thought that maybe you could have done it thrice, you know, but if I would have been at this scoreline, I would have thought, okay, this is good enough. Like, we made it to a 6-7, 6-7, that's good enough. Because before you know it, you might even waste the potential, you know, and then it's like 6-7, 6-8, 6-7 or something. So, I applaud you. Good stuff. Most memeiest 6-7, 0-0, 6-7. Best score ever. Kamikaze Justice, like, missed the 420 69 by a bit, but it's all good. And then Morgenstern, first season, first play, basically thing, and then third place, that's good. If you want Amir to have a second bronze medal this month, post in the topic. Like, keep posting. And then we even have Blue Shoes on the list. What's not to like? It was a great thing. Then the other topic that we have to talk about is the please fix Angeldust for builders. Like, I don't know anymore. I don't know how to fix this. So if anyone has got some bright ideas, like, we have 3 pages worth of discussion. And the conclusion by the original poster was, like, all the suggestions are not solutions. So I don't know what a solution is, you know, and I don't want to have 1,000 buttons. I'm sure that I'm not allowed to say this, but I will say it regardless, that Angeldust is what it is, and I hope you enjoy Angeldust for what it is. Like, I can't make Angeldust perfect for like each individual player. And then you can say like, yeah, but this is not an individual player, and I'm like, okay, but it's still a player, you know. I can't tailor Angeldust to everyone's like super liking. And I didn't get any signal here that other people run into the same problems. On the contrary, Rob and Loki said like, it's not a problem, it's actually something that we enjoy having. So yeah, making buttons for every individual player's wishes, I'm not sure if I can do that. Can we give IAS something else, like a ban? Maybe you'll watch it live during this stream. Anyway, that was the community news. Oh, and also, wait a second. Angeldust was being described as, because I thought this was hilarious. It's in the other topic, the survey, I think. Angeldust is being described as a Angeldust is ugly, boring, stupid, and childish. Thank you so much for that review of 10 years of my life. It's ugly, boring, childish, and something else. I even forgot again. So anyway, without further ado, I think. How did you read my mind? Because I'm just that good. I can see clearly now. Oh, yeah, that's the only part that I didn't tell you. The part that I didn't tell you was something crazy. Like literally crazy that happened. Firefly, I'm building a community statue garden. If you'd like to add a statue, I'd be honored. Do you accept statues that are like a stack of cinder blocks? Or will I get banned for an obscene build? I'm not really good at building in this game, contrary to what people believe. I built this game, but I can't really build in the game. So the crazy thing that I haven't told you just yet is that my depth perception has come back. And I never noticed this slipping away in the past years, but it is possible that for like 2 or 3 years I lived without like proper depth perception because my left eye was just getting too blurry basically to have my brain use that information. And then all of a sudden, like one afternoon, I think it was either Saturday or Sunday afternoon, it came back and I was like, bruh, what's even happening? Like everything, like it was like a bad 3D movie. Everything just like, whoa, it reached out to me, you know. I saw a plant, that was the first thing I saw with depth, you know. It was a plant and I saw all the branches and the leaves sort of like lunging at me and I was like, what is this? It looks like a 3D movie. Like, how did this happen, you know? And then I looked outside, you know, and I see all of the cars in the street and they're like one after the other. And like I see all of the lampposts and they're like neatly arranged in the like 3D space. And I'm like, bro, this is genius. How did I not miss this earlier? It was not a talking plant, but it did speak to me. That's really cool. People build really creative stuff. So come see. Send me a private message with the area, Bahar, and I'll take a look. Hi Soda, I'm Lintraibo. Hey, I know you. I remember you. Your name. Do the uwu pose to prove you have depth perception. I have no idea what the uwu pose is. I should read up on this in 3D. But anyway, so I told my relatives and like family, like, okay, I did a farewell tour to say goodbye to everyone in case I didn't make it. And now I have to do another like welcome tour because now I can finally see everyone in 3D again. And it's such a unique experience. Wow, sounds like you're describing Angeldust 3D. It is exactly what it is. Your perception is more vibrant, yes. Now that it's sort of like already faded into the background again because like for a few days it was really pronounced. I was like I said, like a 3D movie where you have like front plane, back plane and sort of center plane. Where it was super exaggerated 3D vision basically. And I enjoyed it because it was fun to have that back. And now I only see it or notice it if I actually pay conscious attention to it. Like, okay, so what's the depth of this? And like, what is the shape or the contours of this? And then my brain, like, it still parses it and it like gives it to my sort of like my conscious to make use of. But it's not as in the foreground as it was back then. Soon Firefly will have 4D vision. What's 4D like? I have no idea. 4D is nuts. Haha, got him. Anyway, let's play the game. It's been half an hour. I want to play the game because that's what we do here. Shall I play the builder? Oh no, we need to fix the game for the builders first. Let's play fighter. That's simple and easy to get into. Boom. Is everybody ready? I'm going to sign in. I'm not even going to explain the buttons anymore. Please do a wiki of this game. You do a wiki. Bro, everybody's here. Hello, everybody. Hello, you're all awesome. Hello, hey, everyone. There's so many people here. At least it looked like. I saw at least 4 people. You can sleep tomorrow and should have the pet snack when you sign in. Yes, the pet snacks are in the pet snacks now. Welcome back. It's good to be back. It is good to be back on this share. Ayo, it's been such a while. Oh, no. Yeah, I can't tell you this. Shall I tell you this? Also, is the music too loud? The music is at normal level. I'm not sure if it was at low before. Is the sound mix good? There's, of course, the fan is running because it's still warm here. But the most insane experience I had, and I probably shouldn't tell you this because it makes me look like a very, it's... Anyway. So when my depth perception came back and I was looking at the plant, I was like, bro, there's like a plant and like it has depth to it. This is insane. And I looked around my room and I was like, okay, wow, the room has got like depth to it. So I had the bright idea of like, okay, maybe I should go and look at a mirror. And then I looked at the mirror and it was like, I still get goosebumps thinking back to this. It was the first time in years that I saw myself, my own face, in 3D, and I was like, ooh, that's a pretty historic moment. I hope like none of you like ever have this experience where you sort of like lose your depth perception and regain it later, and then you like you suddenly realize that you haven't been looking at the real world for like many years, or even your own face. And I was like, ooh, that was such a touching moment. It's really hard to explain, and again, it makes me look like not the Giga Chad that I am, because I have like a soft heart and I have all these feelings and emotions, you know. But it was like really, really good. It's really good. Bro, so Firefly in full 3D. Yeah, here's the fun thing. Once you have your depth perception back, all mirrors have 3D too. Like, it's such an easy effect. It's so simple, you know? I was, like, I've been driving in the car again, because the doctor said, like, hey, once you feel confident enough, you can drive the car again. And I was, like, in the car, and I was like, bro, these mirrors have 3D in them too. Like, these mirrors have also been upgraded. It's insane, actually. But it was such a touching moment. I like, seeing yourself... Like, it's probably like how a deaf person experiences hearing their voice for the first time, you know? It was crazy like that. I didn't see it coming, even though my vision was good. I didn't see it coming, but I just broke... No, I'm not gonna tell you that, but it was really touching. Anyway, let's go hunting, let's go gambling. In the background we have Neo Larais over here. Bro, Neo, you should play the game a bit more, because your signpost... Like, look at mine. Mine's bigger, you know? Of course, it's not as fancy as Morgenstern's signpost, because they have a bronze post now. But it's still good. So let's go and follow me. Boom, boom, bam. We're gonna play together. I can feel it. Things are gonna change. It will be good. Savannah, level 29. You've been building a 3D game with 2D characters because of your old depth perception. Maybe. First time I saw Angeldust, after all this while, I was like, oh wow. This is what I've been building. This is looking good, you know? It's good to be back. What's hip hop happening, chat? Grizzled, we are live streaming. I am back. I'm doing fine. Survived the surgery. I told people all about it the past 30 minutes. Feel free to ask any questions. I sort of answered a lot of topics already. Adede, love your outfit. I love that you have the pink dragon. Not sure where you found that one, but that looks really good on you. And I'm playing a dev build of the game. I think this one has a bug with the overlays and stuff, but it's all good. Can you see? Yes. Oh, say I can see. I watched a movie this week with Clint Eastwood. It was called Unforgiven. It's a Western movie, and it was kind of like a philosophical Western movie. I liked it. I would recommend. But it's really good to be back. I wasn't looking forward to the surgery and stuff. I definitely have sort of life before and life after now. I still need to sort of get in a new groove, but things are going to be good. I can already tell. Grizzle, we looked at a topic that said, like, please fix Angeldust for the builders. If you have any solutions that speak to Monique, please post there, because we need to sort of like find a solution that is a solution. And so far we have none. Back in action. For real, Amir. Amir, did you give up on the 3rd place medal last month? Because I thought you would be able to like outcompete Morgenstern there. Morgan Freeman. I put the fan at its lowest setting. I hope it's not too irritating, the sound. It should be a bit lower and a little bit quieter than last time I used it. But it's still running, of course. Is your fan running? Better go catch it. Thank you for playing together. It's the least I could do. Oh yeah, so we had a bit of slowness this week because there were AI bots hammering the website. I have found a temporary solution, something that works. Like, it will take them literally 2 seconds to avoid my block or my filter, but as long as they don't invest those 2 seconds, I think the website is better off. If you find yourself blocked on the website, let me know, but so far as I can tell, it's all like bot traffic that's being blocked. Hey, wow, this is the golden bear. Amir says easy bronze for me. Okay, but you did it for the community then. You let Morgenstern win. Hallo Morgenstern, guten Tag, wie geht's Ihnen? Gucken Sie die Livestream auf YouTube. Oder die Twitch, ja. Ich spreche Deutsch ein bisschen. Und wir spielen Angeldust. Angeldust, das ist Abenteuer allüberall. Richtig toll, ja. Ein tolles Spiel für Android, PC and all the other things. Don't kill it! Oh, brother. Mir geht es gut. Ah, das ist, I love to hear it. Ich liebe, das zu hören. My German might be a little bit rusty, but it will come back, trust me. Many years ago, I went to Berlin. Had a pretty good time. You guys are so aggressive. Und es freut mich, dass es nach der Operation auch gut geht. Ah, danke. Danke schön. Ich liebe es auch. Auch. Isn't that like German for Auge? That's like your eye, right? So it's a pun in German. I still got it. Compassionate old lady soda for the save again. Are you? Why am I starting with the yawning again? It's just infectious. There's something in the air here. Can you feel the something in the air tonight?
Getting paid to stand around? Sure, why not?
Oh yeah, so there have been crazy things because I think the live stream, the Discord live stream that we had before my surgery, it was a crazy live stream. The things that I said and the things I told you about and the things that were going on, that was just like super out of the ordinary for the live stream. But I wanted to leave you with like something fun, a cool experience. If I wouldn't have made it, you know, something that you could look back on and say like, oh wow, but at least we went out with a bang. There's a few topics that I sort of like raised there that have no follow-up yet. I'm not sure which ones I should address and which ones like I should like. Sometimes they say like let sleeping dogs lie or something. I can tell you that sort of the crowdfunding idea eventually didn't make it. I heard that there were a lot of rumors going on about that. It's nothing like that. Like there's no rumors really. There was a very strict deadline. And we needed, in my experience, we needed a lot of money and in a very short amount of time. And I wasn't really able to do much on the game in that like very short period that we had. And it was just like, I didn't think it was gonna happen. Did some initial market research and it turned out like some of the things that we sort of hoped for would make it, didn't make it. And it was all just, it was very shaky. So I sort of made a decision saying like, okay, it's not going to happen. Like as far as I can tell, the signals that I'm receiving, what I'm seeing, and maybe I'm just a little bit too negative, that's also possible, but I didn't see it happen. And then it would have been like so much work for nothing. Red 17 is now level 10. Should probably rename your account to Red 10 then. Can you add microtransactions to Angeldust? Thanks. Yeah, so that's something that we were, that could be coming in the future. Not microtransactions, but macro-transactions. One sort of idea that that sprouted from that thing, crowdfunding thing, is maybe the idea of having like another donator tier. And I know it's already impossible for most people to sort of donate already, but maybe there will be a higher level donator tier that gives you even more crazy stuff. The PetSnack code is 7455. That's crazy because that will never work. Boom! Firefly has become stronger. Yes, and my vision is also much improved. I like it. So the other thing that we talked about was the idea of the guidebook, which was like super well received. I never expected people to be enthusiastic about that idea, but the guidebook. So unfortunately, it is not in the works. It's still, of course, planned. Like it's something that I would really love to have in the game. I think it's the most important thing that we can add. But yeah, guidebook. Guidebook is at least something that's now openly and publicly discussable. The signals I see in the community right now is that almost no one is against things like microtransactions in the game. Foxy's survey proves that. Okay, I haven't seen any like analysis or summary or report from Foxy. I think they're still working on it. Last I read in the topic, they said like, okay, I'm still working on sort of like finalizing the document. So if you have different information than me, please keep it to yourself for the moment, because I trust Foxy to do the right thing. The guidebook is super important for the beginners. Yes, it's also probably the biggest feature that would ever be added to Angeldust. The guidebook is so needed. Yes. And that's why it would have been great if we could have gotten like that crowdfunding thing going and then have Obi work on the guidebook. But like it was just an unfortunate combination of circumstances. The most important feature is the social stuff. Okay, so here we go again, or here we go. You see, like the most important thing varies per person. And if all of the things are important, then basically none of them are important. So I think in the beginning of the game, like if you zoom in on the social aspect, in the beginning I tried to sort of like viral hack the game's growth by making it super easy to tweet or Facebook or whatever about the game. But people just didn't do that. And I don't think they will be doing that. And I don't want to go into like morally dubious things like if you fire up the game, then it will automatically like start up Instagram and type a post for you or something. Yeah, that's just not the thing. If people are happy to play the game and they want to tell their friends, I think it's already like the URL is ad.st. It's 5 characters, you know. You can just tell anyone via any means. You can even send a text message saying like, hey, play this game, ad.st. Yo, how you doing, Firefly? Pretty well, Alexi. I'm alive, as you can see. My surgery went well. I don't have any pain or discomfort. My eyesight is good. And I'm enjoying it. I had 1 week off for vacation, 1 week to sort of like prepare for the surgery and just get in the right mindset. And then 1 week to recover. And so far it's been going well. And I'm happy to be here, happy to play the game. I will not stream for 20 hours today, so it will probably be a shorter live stream than you're expected, but at least I'm here. Yeah, Dextimus, I did that. It led to the most infamous coin abuse thing that you've ever seen. It's literally like the biggest scandal in Angeldust history. But you weren't there to to experience it live, but it was really fun. There was this one player and everyone thought like, how are they getting so many coins? How are they doing it? How is this even possible? And it turned out it wasn't possible. They were just using the referral code and just spamming accounts left and right and making quick money that way. And I was like, okay, oh yeah, I figured it out. This might not be the best way to. That was not the best way to promote the game, basically. Because I'll tell you the truth. Bahar, and Dextimus, or like all of the people who believe that social growth is the most important thing. How many people have you personally told about Angeldust, and how many of them are playing the game? Like, those are 2 very simple questions. Like, can you answer that? The mammoth is so good to grab coins. It is. Amir is also on a thing. Code in a white box. It is good, Alexi says. I'm going to grind some money next month as system and network admin for new PC. Ah, I see. The unfortunate thing, of course, Alexi, is that memory is still very expensive. Obi says 0. What? Is that the answer to my question? But I asked other people, Obi. You can't answer for someone else. That's something that you have to learn in life. You cannot answer questions for someone else. And I'm not talking about these. I have told my boss at my work, sadly he does not do much gaming. And that's exactly the answer. It's not about reaching new players. 1. What? 0110. Are you slow rolling ASCII commands? What are you doing? Are you checking the spam filter on YouTube? Oh wait, I'm not in live chat. Live chat, here we go, boom. I switched, I wasn't in live chat, so I might have missed a message. At least your one came through. So, they say like, okay, we need a system to tell other players about the game, but it's not about telling other players about the game. So can you please explain to me what it is about then? Because you sort of contradict yourself. You say like, you could have a coin reward for sharing the game, but it's not about making new players. Do you have heard of Angeldust? I did.
They never saw it coming.
Oh, look at the water. The water looks great. Imagine you were playing WebGL2 right now. Oh boy, wouldn't that be fun? Yes, it would be fun. Yes, yes, yes. Ayo. Boom, boom, boom. Now here's the thing. So, I have the sort of like sneaking suspicion that everybody who plays Angeldust is playing Angeldust because they have nobody else to play a different game with. It's a bit of a weird summary here, but in my experience, we almost never had any players come in that brought in a large network. I know of a few groups of like the Indonesian players who play together and maybe some Vietnamese players, but it's mostly like we get the lone cowboys. Somehow. I'm not sure how other games do that, but I think if you look at games like Minecraft, a lot of people are just playing Minecraft on their own. Maybe they play on a server, but they don't really know the other people, you know, and they never bring anyone else either. It's just because like there's much more marketing, maybe it's a better game, you know, people see it played by streamers. So it almost never works to have like the normal players get people into a game. Everybody I talk to, everybody I know is not a gamer at all. And the people that I did show the game that are not gamers, they enjoyed it. So there's like such a huge barrier to entry, you know, like you can't get people to play the game at all unless they experience it. Firefly, can you show us the eye? You're looking at it, buddy. Imagine if you were playing Angeldust, new Angeldust, and no one knew it. If I'd be playing new Angeldust, you would know it. I told a friend about Angeldust and he started the game. Started playing. Hey, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Like, see, this is point and case. Point and case. If people want to spread the word about the game because they like it, they will, you know, and that's the most powerful marketing instead of like forcing it onto people. It will work. Eventually the quality will... something. I don't know what the word is in English. Oxygen's clan was a large group of players that moved around with him. They switched games often and played together. Well, I know they switched games eventually. I'll try to be more clear. Okay, here we go. I'm not talking about promoting the game, I'm talking about people who stumble in and can't meet anyone new outside the Discord or the Play Together feature who's going unused. Yes, but I will let you in on a secret. There are no players other than on Discord and on the Play Together feature. There literally is no one else. Seriously, there is no way to discover other players because there are none. Especially at this moment, like, it's like super slow at the moment. There are not many new people coming in, and the people who are playing, and that's awesome. You know, I think the community is more tight-knit than we had more people come in. I feel like the live stream too, we have more viewers than probably ever before these past few live streams, which is nice, you know? We don't need like 1,000 fake accounts or 1,000 people that just play for a minute. Like, it's good. Like, this is good enough to survive at the moment. We have people playing. We have the GMs doing great work. And you can't really force that success, basically. The game is better than ever. I know it's a meme, but the game is the best it's ever been. I think the text sign tailored panel, the past update with the hide and seek, some bug fixes left and right. I think the game is like solid, extremely performant, fun to play. There's lots of things to do. But yeah, like a lot of people experience it, as Monique said, less ugly, stupid, childish, and something else that I forgot. So we need to fix the perception a little bit. I don't want people I know outside of Angeldust to know about Obi. I am in touch with that emotion. When some kind of active player list would do massive difference when some enters the game. No, it won't. Literally not. In fact, it will probably make the situation worse, because then you can actually see like, oh, hey, nobody's online, I'm not going online. Don't underestimate that, you know? You don't want to be playing alone. So if nobody ever signs in again, then nobody will ever sign in again. But most of my friends don't play this kind of game. See, that's a problem. Like, it's a peculiar game, and it's for a peculiar set of people. And we will find them. Eventually we will find the people that play. The Rye Games video was just amazing in bringing people in. It was such a different audience, you know. Thank you all for everyone who came into the game from Rye Games video and is still playing as of today, you know. You are the real MVPs. Daxi wants to keep me all to himself. Hey, that's between you and Daxi. Let me be clear. I am Obama. There's a few new players who brought in their friends this week. Thai players. Oh, I will tell you, I was, like, some GMs alerted me to some funky builds in some sort of area. I went to the area, and there was a player was there just building. I said, like, yo, dude, can you help me remove this? And they did. And it was a village from, I think, maybe Indonesian players or something. And I was like, bro, I didn't even know this. What? I love the game, so I'm silently promoting it. First way I'm doing that is I bought an Angeldust hoodie and been wearing it at my work. Hey, that's insane. I'm not even wearing an Angeldust hoodie. Without Soda, Loki and Discord, people would think this is a single player game. And most people might even enjoy it more. See that one topic this week. I agree with Obi, haha. There you go. At some point the exponential growth will come. No, it won't. Yeah, maybe, but it won't. And don't worry about it. You know, I'd rather have like a community of people that enjoy playing together and that know each other and that just have fun with the game than have like so many randos come in and just trash everything and just be like, whoa, this is ugly, childish game. It's also, Firefly, I need to respond, then I will. What? You don't need to do anything. Don't worry about it. There's like... Slavery has been abolished. You don't need to do anything. Don't worry about it. Because also here's the thing. Like I've been having fun, and I think it like I sent you two out of the three things. The one thing that I still need to work on is the RGB lighting. You know, the colored lighting. If I can get that working, I think all of the pieces are in place. And there's literally like I see no way that we need to do it much differently than what I said, because it's literally no use to try to remove restrictions and then impose new restrictions. What? I thought we talked about it during the last live stream, right? I also addressed the crowdfunding thing already and the guidebook, you know, it's no worries. But it's good that you did your work thing, you know, I hope you enjoyed the work. We didn't, okay. Well, anyway. No, we must have talked about it, like, seriously. Yeah, but I do want to talk about it, so you might want to just close the live stream. Like, no worries about it, don't worry about it. But again, you don't have to do anything, you know, just let me cook for a bit. I'm enjoying it, I'm having fun. And eventually it's my game, you know, and I can do what I want. Nah. Anyway, last stream I really wanted to watch it. I stood up at 5 AM for it to notice it was on 18 PM the day before. Ayo, are you such a big fan? Like, you sound like Loki. Loki also gets up, like, super early. Firefly, you need to do an update for Angeldust and implement all 171 versions. What? I don't need to do anything. Obi, log off. Seriously. Like, I might talk about it even more, so log off. You know, protect yourself. I will not protect you. Log off, son of. It's good to know you're alive. I'm happy to see you here, but don't waste time on me. Adding green cloth door is top tier urgent matter. I'm with you, Bachar. We've been without a top tier green cloth door whatever for too long. And I will not stand for it. I get up crazy early and stay up crazy late for Angeldust. That's when you know you're a real fan. I really like the game. I'm happy for you. Because just the other day I found out that sometimes I just don't have a strong preference on things, you know? I'm pretty okay with everything, and that's not good either. It's good to have a very good thing. I know what it is, Obi, but and I think they also posted it on YouTube already, but they might just say it. Actually, that brings a question. Why don't you add 150 blocks that are just more color variants? Yes, why don't we just add 150 blocks? I'll tell you what. There's a number in the game, and that number sort of signifies to the game like what kind of block you placed. And genius me decided 10 years ago that we're probably not going to have more than, what is it, 512 different blocks, you know, because 640 blocks should be enough for anyone. Now, I have been able to stretch that number a little bit, because you might have noticed that we have more than 500 blocks in the game. But yeah, the numbers are gone, or almost gone. There's just a few more left, you know, like we are at 500 and maybe 10 or 9 or something, so there's 3 more numbers. So if I wanted to add 150 different blocks, I would sort of like invent new math. See you later, monsters. There's literally no way to add the door. Double the number and give it to the next person. Oh, yeah, this is a great solution. Like on Monday and Wednesday and Friday and Sunday, you can place one set of blocks. And then you have to sign in the other day. Because on Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday, you can place a different set of blocks. That way we can reuse the numbers, but based on the day that you're playing, the server will know which block you actually meant. That's a great solution. Thank you so much for bringing that up. And it will also incentivize players to play more, because then you have to sign in if you want to use the block, you know? In fact, why don't we spread it over 7 days? Then we can have like 3,000 different blocks. Boom! And then you have to play every day. Anyway, so how does your eye feel? It's a little bit sensitive at times, but that's just like a random thing that comes and goes. But it's like I have no pain, no discomfort at all. It's just like, it's even better than my right eye, because now I can feel the contact lens in my right eye, because it's there, you know, and left doesn't have it, so it's not symmetrical anymore. My brain doesn't really filter it out, so I'm super hyper aware that my right eye now has a lens. But it's painless, it's just great. And I have perfect vision. Yeah, it's my right eye used to be my good eye, you know, like my sharpest eye, but now my left is just even sharper than right. And right was already at 160 or above vision. So my sight is now far, far, far above average. I also told people like my depth perception is back. I didn't even notice that it was gone for that long, for years. It came back, and it was such an emotional moment seeing my own face in 3D again in the mirror. It was just like I was literally shaking. There's literally no way to add a door. It's funny that you ask, because there might be. But it's 2 words that I can't probably mention, because then Obi will go totally insane, and maybe we should prevent Obi from going insane. But I have the perfect solution, and like seriously, it will be so good. It will be so good. It will give you like good stuff. Good boy. There you go. No, the FOMO is bad. Sounds like a PhD. Can you see the incision in the mirror? No, absolutely not. I couldn't tell. I looked for it. Like, you know, the first time that I was able... Like, I have this eye patch thing. Like, you can put it over your eye. It's just like protective cover, basically. When I took that off, I looked in the mirror. I was like, okay, so where did they make the incision? Or maybe even multiple, you know? I couldn't see anything. Like, in the sense that... I couldn't see like even a single dent or scratch or anything on my... I was like, what? Did they use magic? I don't know how they did it, but I'm happy. Yeah, they told me like you could like maybe feel a grain of sand, like the feeling of a grain of sand in your eye, or maybe a hair in your eye, you know that feeling, like it's a little bit irritating, but it's not really painful. They said like, hey, maybe you will have that, you know, for a few days after the surgery. But I feel nothing. It's like super pain-free. I think it is, Obi. If you push your eye hard enough, it will actually sort of deform and you can sort of mold it. It's... like, I don't like the feeling of doing that, so maybe don't do that, but it's like really weird. I don't know what it is, but your eye is not like super hard or at all. Anyway, regarding the green curtain door, basically, I have the solution. I have the solution, and I think it's yeah. Some people disagree, but I feel it's the way to solve the problem for once and for all. I have something that is crazy, and it's very much in line with what I added to the 2 most recent updates to Angeldust.
Paid by the hour, right?
But it's a bit different. But it's going to be crazy.
You could use an extra blade.
And I think I can even make it work. It's even going to work, you know? And it's going to even... It's even the best thing that ever happens. Obi should search person scratching their eye MRI. What? I'm not sure if Obi is going to be looking for that. What is the rat burger? What is the rat burger? I'm ready to hear the solution.
Not going to like this.
Contractually, I am not able to tell you at the moment because I am still in the research phase for this, and I don't want to sort of falsely make you believe that something is coming that isn't coming, which is also what she said. But maybe Loki has a point. But there's one more insane part to the solution. I feel pretty confident that I can pull it off, but it will take months at least to make it work, you know? And it's not the update. It's not the update, you know? I'm not sure if it's coming to the game at all, but I am experimenting, and it's looking promising at the moment. And I like the direction. You know what else you could do in months? I don't want to talk about it. If you keep bringing this up, Obi, I'm just going to stop streaming because I don't want to. Don't want to put any more energy into that. Ayo. It's not as fun as they do it back to you. Now you can dish it out, but can you actually like take it? It's all good. How about you IDs nuts? Got him. All right. Yeah, Loki, that's exactly what I'm talking about. The combination of words that you're looking for. Hello, my name is Gabe, owner of the Gabe Owner Corporation. Hey, that's good. I heard that you have a market cap of about nearly 1 Elon Musk. No, seriously, here's the thing. The 2 words that you're looking for, Loki and everyone else, is tailored block. It's not tailored panel, it's tailored block. And what I have is like a set of like many dozens of blocks that you can choose as the base block, basically a shape with a texture. And I have a few dozen colors that you can choose, which is like all kinds of colors that are not in Angeldust and all kinds of colors that are in Angeldust. And then you can just pick and choose. You say like, I want this block in this shape with that color. Boom. And it's just the perfect solution. And here's the thing. Because people are just wrong and I don't know how to tell them, like, realistically. If you look at the, like, if you multiply a few dozen with a few dozen, you get like hundreds of combinations. It's no use adding them all as IDs because it's just so far outside of the system that Angeldust uses the IDs for. Basically, we use one ID. Because it's just like it says, okay, this is a custom block basically, and then it supplies a color and a thing, and then you can have like tens of thousands of combinations. We don't need tens of thousands of IDs. That's like literally useless. And it'll work. It probably already works. I could use this time to finish my email. Don't, like it's already been decided. The only thing that I'm now working on, or that I need to investigate, and I'm not sure like if it's even possible, is if one of the blocks is a lantern. Then finally we have colored lights in the game. You choose a lantern, blue light, boom, blue lantern. Like it's so obvious. The solution is so obvious. Like we have tailored panel, text sign, customizable UI, you know. And then here's the cherry on the pie, cherry on the top. You can block pick these, so you can place them without having to go through the UI. So you can add whatever combinations that you want to your hotbar, and you can use them for your builds, you know. And with that way we don't have 30,000 blocks in the inventory. You just have what you use. It's basically the perfect solution. It's much better than adding IDs. Like, if you're thinking about IDs, you're holding it wrong. Because no other game has this, basically, where you can... Sure, other games have it, you know, but the comfort of being able to fully customize the block and then assign it to your inventory without the programmers of the game having to decide what you get. I think other games have a limited palette of colors, which is, I think, insane, because if you're going to unrestrict the colors, give all of the colors, you know, let players decide for themselves. That's much more useful. There are so many colors that you could have in Angeldust that are, like, in the palette that we aren't offering. Like, just let's offer them. Let the players... People will make something ugly anyways, you know? But if people use it for good, then it's insane. It's like literally all of the colors. Perfect block, we could also make it resizable and edit its position so we can build off-grid. Now that's unfortunately not possible, because it will eventually have to tell the engine what the block looks like. And the geometry will have to adapt to other things. And it should also be mimicable, which adds a few constraints too. So it is not off-grid. It is a fun idea though, Loki, I will give you that. Building off-grid, maybe that's like for the future. But I don't think so, because the geometry engine itself is really very much grid aligned. Creating a new block might be tiring, but also add more freedom. How do you balance it? Just like I said, Bahar. Once you've made a tailored block to your liking, you add it to your hotbar, and then you can just place it without any UI. So, sure, because you like maybe color 3 out of the entire palette, you know, but someone else likes color 4. So we can't just add the entire thing to the inventory. That will be tens of thousands of blocks that you have to wade through. That's not going to be fun. So letting the player decide and letting them customize their own game experience, that's where it's at. How will you deal with people saying there are still gaps in the colors? I will tell them that this is the best we can do. Because here's the thing. There will be fewer gaps than there are now. And people are enjoying the game already. The game is already good. Like, you can tell me that the game is ugly, childish and stupid or something. And you'd be absolutely right. But still, the game is still pretty good. And if we add more flexibility for the builders, I think no one will complain that there are still gaps. You know, sure. There are still gaps, but many of them are filled. The green curtain door, like, it's not in here. It will be then. You will even have more colors of green than you ever thought possible. 67 colors, please. Yeah, that's what people want, but I'm giving you more. Yeah, whatever. You know what? You can hate on the solution, but it's like a real good solution. You should use a limit for the colors if you do this. Don't give players hex code access. I won't. You are thinking all about it all wrong. There's still a palette with Angeldust colors, you know. It's still... I don't want people to go off palette, you know. There's the Angeldust style. We can't just throw the Angeldust style overboard. That's not what I want. I'm obsessed with the conveyor belt block now. Why are you obsessed with the conveyor belt block? What about a way to make it faster to buy blocks? When I focused on unlocking all the blocks, I used an auto-clicker and still took forever. Hey, that's part of the experience. You know? That's... And it's already so much better. Blizzy, have you ever played an Angeldust version with the full screen pop-up or like the banner pop-up for each block that you bought? These days it's like click, 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 boom, you can at least click through them. Back then you had to wait, you had to sign out, or basically Alt F4 the game and then sign in again. Your best way is better than what we deserve. Anyway, so the thing that I'm now deciding on is if we can offer colored lights. I think it would be awesome. Like, I can already see the Blade Runner cyber noir future where you have like these yellow lights and it's like super moody in the rain, you know, when you have yellow lights. Oh wait, we already have yellow lights. But anyway, there's probably a different color in the Blade Runner universe that you can add, you know, and then the colored lights are also cool. But I'm really afraid that Kamikaze Justice will go insane and say like, hey, wow, you promised you'd never change the builds again and now the colors of the light have slightly shifted. The game is now literally unplayable. And I want to respect what people have built, so I need to find a way for old Angeldust, because new Angeldust is still under development, so please don't build anything in new Angeldust and expect it to look like that in the future. But old Angeldust, I'm probably building something on top of the existing lighting system that adds RGB lights, and then for new Angeldust it's just rewritten completely, so that the old lights use the new system too. How will you deal with yourself when you'll see that you missed an obvious thing a week after it's released? I will sleep as usual. I really do not care at all. I do my very best to give a fun game. I've spent over a decade making this game, extending it on player requests, by player requests, you know. I'm happy with the result. I'm happy with what Angeldust is. It's much better than I ever expected. And I will not lose sleep over this at all. And I think people will be super happy with more building options. So, your best way is better than what we deserve. That's what you already told me. So anyway, RGB lighting. I think it would be super cool, you know. And I'm not sure if I can make it work. Because I think it will be slow. That's my main problem. I think it will be slow. I don't want the game to bog down, basically, when you have RGB lighting. But I'll have to see what happens. Photon mimics cannot use the new colors. That's probably maybe something for the future, like a photon tailored block or whatever. Photon mimics are what they are. A photon mimic can also not do a tailored panel, can also not do a text sign. Which is rather unfortunate, because I might have enjoyed text signs changing text, you know. But it is what it is. Ritpop, it took forever, mate. Blizzy admits to cheating live, and it's so fast to buy blocks now, Blizzy. No worries. It took 20 minutes max. A way to just unlock all at once take 5 seconds. But how would it work? Should the game just like guess which blocks you wanted? Like, are you really saving up all of the money for the blocks? How much is it even? Where can you tell? I can't even tell how much money it is to buy all of the blocks. Would it include like the treasure block, which is 25k? Is that reasonable? I don't know. Yeah, I understand that you say one button to unlock it all, but how would it work? Will it spend whatever you have? Can you only press the button if you have enough money? How does it work if you already bought something? I don't know. I won't lose any sleep tonight because of a missing button. Red and blue lights outside the jail soda is locked in. RGB lights, yeah, that was what I was saying. Had an idea about collaborative building, like a feature to make building notes on a building, like placing a note of a building spec so a team can follow. Talking plants. Have you heard about the holo scroll? Have you heard about the text sign that we have in the game? You can place sort of an outline of what you wanted to build, and then you can just share notes in the game. It's crazy. Is this not what you mean? The solution sounds good, but with all the other things you have to do with the game and server upkeep, you need still better funding because it's not too much work for one man with no funding. Don't worry about that part. People are always worried about that part, but you know what? I've been here for 10 years, and I'll probably be still here tomorrow. I was worried more about the surgery than about this. Talking plants really got the energy of an HR lady. Yo, I love applicants, but I would never hire one though. What is RGB lighting? Have you never seen that on like a computer case? No, it means that you can have any colored light basically. You would be able to place a lantern and select like one of the colors that we have for the blocks in the tailored block, you know, from green, or maybe you want a red lamp, or maybe a blue lamp, you know. And then the light from that lamp would be that color. So that's what I call RGB lighting in the game. So that you can have different colors of lights. We have holo scrolls and text signs plans. That's what I said. One button to unlock all. Yeah, that's what I heard. It's not hard to make enough gold at the beginning to unblock all. I wasn't saying it was hard to unlock the gold for the block. Most people who come to the game don't go to the website to buy things. You know what? This is literally a non-issue for me. Like, how many blocks do people even buy? Like, we have all of these 2500 coin accounts, they don't never buy anything. I don't know about this, I just want new creatures. You might also get those. Heh. As soon as you add lights, people will want to photon mimic them. Would people be able to do that? No, I already told you. You have color change, yes, but text sign, I would have loved it to have the text sign change text. Also doesn't change text. It is what it is. I'll tell you what, I'd be so happy to have a lamp in blue light. That's just insane. I want it already. L'intraiable. Can I add a black light? No. Black is not part of the Angeldust palette. So you could have color changing. Yeah, that's what you said. Yeah, whatever. Dude, OB, like, go leave the stream, you know? There's nothing, like, literally, like, maybe it's just that you don't like anything I say today, you know? Go leave, because I'm not leaving. But it's all like, brother, focus your negativity somewhere else. I'm pretty sure there's some, like, geopolitical stuff that you can be angry about. I literally do not know anybody who will complain if they get, like, 30,000 new combination blocks, colors, things. And sure, they can't change color. Yeah, so, big deal. You know, for 10 years people didn't have it. People will be happy. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good enough. And I know that, like, you would make a completely different game. And you can still do that. Like, come on. Get off my back, you know. Can we have mini blocks? No, because nobody said they wanted mini blocks. Like, for real, I watched that forum topic very closely. Someone said, like, can we have mini blocks so we can have mini blocks? I was like, okay, let's see if people want this. And, like, nobody said, like, yes, mini blocks.
That was a good warm-up. Who's next?
Sometimes I'll be building something and get an idea, but I won't have time to finish it, so I want to make a note for it the next time. Talking plants. Place a text sign. Here, I will show you. It's extremely simple. Like, suppose I want to claim this land, but I have no time for it right now, because I'm live streaming. So I choose a sign style. Let's go with wood here. Oh. For visual purposes, I'm going to stand on this side. Here, there we go. So I have to claim this land. Boom. And then okay, I can't build here. But you know what? It would have worked. In an ideal world where I would have claimed it, it would have worked. I'm sure you'll get complaints when someone can't fill in the floor. Sure. Let them complain. I'm pretty sure. Like, I have the same thing with some other issues, you know? Like, this game doesn't have a first-person shooter mode. Yeah. Go play Counter-Strike. Yeah, but Counter-Strike, I can't experience random player builds. Yes, I understand. So don't play Counter-Strike. The world isn't ideal. Nothing in the world is perfect. It is what it is. Angeldust is still a super fun game. I've been playing this every week for 10 years. And I still enjoy it, you know? Don't worry about, like, a thing. Loki, you're dreaming. Pretty soon you're going to hear the voices and you're going to wake up. Plans, place a holo scroll, bro. That's what I told you. Nah, bruh, nah. I'm talking like detailed developer nodes vibe, lol. Okay, so talking plants, check this out. I'm still using a text sign though. Here, check this out. Boom! Now, this demo is going to go swimmingly. This is now a super detailed developer node over multiple text lines with emoji. Nerd face. Boom! Bro, you can even add graphics to this. Bam! Okay, it doesn't place because I still need to claim. But anyway, it's going to be great. And if it doesn't fit on one, place two. It's basically free real estate. Until someone complains that they can't make an entire floor out of text signs. Oh yeah, I've seen so many of those complaints already. Oh yeah, and the same with the photon mimic. Oh yeah, so we've had so many complaints that people can't make an entire floor out of photon mimics. That is such a good argument. See, you can dish it out, but can you take it? That's the real question you have to ask if you engage in conversation. I've had it. I'm exiting the stream. Mission accomplished. Ayo, it's all so good. It's good to be back. I enjoy this. I've missed it so much. You know, when I was worried that I would die during surgery, I thought, okay, I hope I can get into an argument on the stream again. For real. It's what I'm going to miss about life so much. You know what? Have you seen that if you use the block picker, I'm not a builder, oh, so it doesn't work. If you use the block picker these days as a builder and you point at the tree, you can see its height and it will block pick the height. It's such an underrated feature. I wrote it into the Steam release notes and I don't think anybody is using it, but it doesn't matter. It is there. It is fun.
Let's see how they handle my...
I think it was inspired by Obi? Loki? I don't know, but someone said, it's a pretty good idea. You know what, I'm using the DPS sword. I've totally had it with this Wheatler. Do we have lots of memes? Because I'm thinking of like streaming for 2 hours. I have to keep it slightly easy these days. Doc says, so 2 hours live streaming, sort of. And you know it will be like at least half an hour longer. You can block pick what? Block height. Yeah, the tree. You can block pick the tree. But I don't think I can block pick as a fighter, I'm not sure. Yeah, it doesn't work. If you're not a builder, it doesn't work, I think. If you're a builder and you block pick a tree, it will copy the height. It's very useful if you're if you want to place like small leaves or large leaves, you know, or large bush or small bush. It copies the height. Didn't Ritpop suggest it? It was tip top, and I use it every day. There you go. That's nice. Yeah, but have you seen the complaints roll in though, when they couldn't cover a whole floor with it? Ayo. Anyway. I can see that maybe this isn't the most fruitful topic of conversation.
What a blessed find.
Let's kill a 1-coin bird. So has anybody seen Blue Shoes? Because they were in the top 18 of the last season, last month. But I have never seen them play. I hope they enjoy the game again. They have been playing a lot, it looked like. They had like 80 or 90,000 coins or something. Block picking is a revolution for builders. Adede, spread the word. I suggested it after I made a whole floor with it. Ritpop, you are amazing. Pretty sure everyone here would agree that it's stupid that the block will have a limit. Sure? And it's still coming. I've seen Blue Shoes. And then they'll learn about all the other limitations. Sure? And then, you know what? The world still goes on. You know, people will live. People will be happy. People will be discontent. You know, it's happening. I know people who play Minecraft and who are not happy with it. That it doesn't run on their iPhone 3 GS anymore. You know? And that they can't play it on their old Android tablet. You know? It happens. The world moves on. And not everything is perfect. Do you hear me complaining that I don't have perfect eyesight in both of my eyes? It's a sad direction. No, it isn't. It is something to expand the game in a good direction. And it's something that I can make. It's something that I will not burn out on. It's something that people will enjoy tremendously because they already enjoy the game. And it doesn't have to be perfect to offer value to new people. There will probably be wonders that will use the block. I've seen wonders with tailored panels these days, with text signs and emoji. They all have that limit. And it's all been good, you know. And I know what you're saying, that hey, it's a bit different because it's a structural block. But yeah, then still, you know, people have been happy with what we have for 10 years. People have been building in the game for 10 years using the blocks we have. Adding to that isn't going to make the game any worse. And it doesn't prevent or preclude any better solution in the future. As so many times before. We had the hollow scroll before we had text sign. Nobody complained about the hollow scroll. Nobody complained about the text sign not being perfect. We have both of them in the game at the moment. And both of them work perfectly fine. Hollow scroll has less limitations than the text sign. And still people use both. And you can tell me, yeah, that's disingenuous because nobody does. It doesn't matter, you know. It is a very great block to add. People are going to enjoy it. Once the limitations become clear, people are informed from the server. They say like, okay, you can't place more of this. No worries, people will work around it. There's so many limitations in the game already. You know what Monique said? I think you should read it. If I wanted to build without limitations, I would fire a blender and build in that. And I think that's a very valid complaint. And that's also against Minecraft and other games. And you can say that's disingenuous. No, but people are feeling that, you know. Limitations are what make the art. If Van Gogh had all colors of paint, you know, then he would have probably painted with paint. I've seen all color shoes. I've seen RGB shoes. Yeah, that's really great. Just to say it, I ran into the sign limit. Aye, aye. Can you please mute or remove that comment? It's great. It's great. Ritpop, you and me both. Now what the problem is that a tailored block is like the tailored panel. You can only have so many tailored panels in a sort of horizontal slice in the game world. Tailored block will be the same. I think you can have like 150 tailored panels in a block slice, which is sort of like a 32 by 32 slice of the world. And you can like stack them, of course, so you can have like thousands of them in a single claim. And that's the same for the tailored block, because it stores more information, and there is a sort of limit to the information that can be synchronized to the clients at the moment. So you can have about 200 of them in a slice, which is about, if you roughly take the math, 20% floor coverage, or like slice coverage. So you can't make an entire floor out of them like of 1,000 blocks. It will be limited to about 200. So that's like 10 by 20 or something. And sure, that is a limit, but I'm pretty sure that it's a very comfortable limit if you use it as a detail or an accent color or some like, you know, you can work around it. It will always, like, it will never limit your building experience compared to what you have today. It will always expand on that. And if I see the creativity of how people use the tools that are in the game right now, making pixel art using the text signs, you know, I've seen crazy large pixel arts already. And that is with the limit imposed. We've seen like walls of text, we've seen parkour things, we've seen photon mimic contraptions, we've seen entire animations play out, and everything is limited, you know, everything is limited. And still people find ways to sort of like work around them and have fun with the game. And I feel that's also a bit of like the Angeldust spirit, you know. It is a stupid, it's an ugly, it's a childish game, and you can enjoy it. Don't worry about it. Even Niels is here. Is the panel beginner friendly or the tailored block? I do not know, like nothing is friendly. Everything you know about playing a video game on a computer is because you already sort of like taught yourself how to do it. I believe there is not really any single game, maybe Pong or something, where you have the paddle, you know?
This place must be purified.
I disagree, Obi. Like, you see it as a fundamental structural building block, I see it as a detailing block. Like, hey, you want to add a new splash of color, basically an accent color, use it. I think it's also more flexible than you think. If you take a look at existing wonders and sort of like the amount of regular blocks that take up like the space in the slices, floors are one thing. Sure, a floor is one thing. But I think above that, when you start looking at places where there are walls and things, I think 20% area coverage is even on the high side for most of the like claims and contents. Unless you have data that like prove significantly otherwise, I think 20% is sort of like what you naturally need to have something feel like a build, you know? You can't just like... If you need to fill up empty space, that's also possible, you know? You can just use a different block. Can you add more block shapes for it then? No, it uses the shapes that are here, like a stairs, or a thin block, or a flat block, or a table, or a chair, you know? There's not new sorts of block shapes, because the engine isn't really, really fit for that. 200 in the slice is stupid low. I heard some people say the same about the tailored panel, and it's still being used to great effect. I heard the same say about text signs, and it's still being used to great effect. I think offering more flexibility in building is never a problem. If you disagree, like, if you so obviously disagree, like, with everything that I stand for and everything that I did with the game over the past 10 years, you know, maybe then, like, look for some other developer who is more aligned with your... Like, I'm pretty sure that there are games that have, like, millions of block IDs because they use 32-bit IDs, you know? And then just go there, you know? There are probably games where you can have RGB blocks and stuff. But that's not what Angeldust is. I'm sorry. It's a silly, stupid, ugly, childish video game. made by one man, sometimes a bit opinionated, you know,
Who's next?
and that's it.
What a blessed find.
We're not a multi-billion company, unfortunately.
Make us quick.
No, and I don't have to, because the guidebook is the thing, you know? It's all good. You know what? Speak for yourself, you know? I think people will be happy. And people should be happy, because it's a very cool new feature. I don't think they are the same. Pixel art sign is a sub-product. I don't know what that means. It's a sub-product. It's a sub-product. Loki, you're a sub-product. Yeah, Redpop, it is. Because I think the earlier we have all of these new building things, the more people will build with it, and the more I can showcase it in any new Angeldust promotion, you know, like, hey, look at these colors that we have. We have a green cloth door. Wow, you've never seen this before in Angeldust. Come play this now, you know. It's a very cool feature to show off.
I hope there will be more challenging fights in the future. Yeah.
I think, at least. It's a hacky and a low-tier solution to a big issue. Yeah, it's also the only solution that I realistically see as a solution. I'm so happy that we have tailored panel and text sign, that we have customizable blocks. This shoehorns in perfectly. I don't see overloading the inventory with 30,000 new blocks is the solution. Like, for real it isn't. It's all good, it's all good. Don't worry about it. And you know what? Sometimes you just have to say like, hey, this is the way it's going to go. And you can disagree with it, that's good. Like Sony with their physical discs. Oh yeah, we listen to you. We're still going to go ahead and drop the physical discs. Because sometimes it's good to have someone who can take the blame, you know. I told this, I think maybe 2 weeks ago or whatever. I'll take the blame for all the failures and for everything that's gone wrong and for everything that people don't like. Even if it's not my problem, even if I didn't cause it, you know. Point to me, and if that's reason enough to leave Angeldust forever, just do so. No worries, no hard feelings. I do my best every day. I did my best for 10 years. And sometimes that's just the only thing that you can offer. And it's not literally not a problem. But here's the thing, you know, sometimes someone can say like, hey, I will never let you down, you know, and I will say, I will never let you down, you know, I will always try to act in the best interest of Angeldust and its community, you know, and over the years I've also told you that the only thing that is important in Angeldust, which is a little bit stupid to say, the only thing important in Angeldust is me. If I weren't around anymore, you know, suppose I died last week, and I know some people said like you're being dramatic, I know, but still there is always a slight chance with surgery that you do not make it. If I died last week, I'm pretty sure that you would have like bigger issues than having a block that can only span 20% of the floor. And they can say like that's a disingenuous argument, sure, but you know what? Keeping myself happy and keeping myself invested in the product, keeping myself believe in the direction that we're taking in the product, you know, that's what has kept me going for 10 years. And no matter how hard like people try to push something else onto me, I will push back and I will say like, this is how I see the solution. Thank you all for your contributions, you know. And a lot of things I listen to, and sometimes you just can't make it perfect, you know. You can't just make it to everyone's wishes. And maybe the Monique situation is the same. Like she says, or he says, I'm not sure if Monique is an actual girl or not. It sounds like a girl name, you know. She says like, I have seen no solutions yet. And I'm like, okay, yeah, me neither. So I don't know either, you know. Go play a different game. And sometimes that's just the unfortunate situation. Anyway, it's about time to wrap the hunt up, because I don't want to stream for too long. I need to take it easy, I need to conserve my energy a little bit. I think Soda and Loki are important in Angeldust. Yes, of course, they would have carried the game if I would have died. But eventually, the entire Angeldust, I think, legacy would have disappeared. I praise Soda and Loki every single livestream. Loki, Soda, if you weren't around, we wouldn't have a community like to speak of at all. But I will tell you, if I weren't around for the past 5 years, we probably wouldn't have the video game. So, yeah, sorry, I prioritize my own mental health sometimes. And I think I told Soda and Loki both that they helped the game through difficult periods where I was having trouble with either my mental health, my energy, or my focus on the game. That they drug Angeldust through the gates of hell, basically. And we're still around, thanks to them. And I took care of myself, like in those difficult moments and difficult times, to make sure that I would be around when I was able to like pick the game back up. And it's been a complete, like, you couldn't have planned for this, you know? It's been a complete series of basically unexpected things happening and like whatchamacallit, coincidences that kept the game around for as long as it did so far. And I see no reason to start doing things super differently because it's what it is. Depends if you open source it, I suppose. Even then. I don't think you can have an AI bot add features to the game and have it be in line with the original vision or the cohesiveness of the consistency of the entire project. So that's the thing, you know, you call it a super scuffed bad solution that is not going to please like builders at all. And I see it as the most Angeldust solution. It's a hack upon a hack that is very tightly integrated into the UI and into the entire game experience with limitations like you've known for years. You know, everything is limited in Angeldust, and I think it's very much in line with the product experience. Go invest and play something else if you want something that is different. Like, what game was it? I was gonna say Tryhard, but it's not called Tryhard, it's Hytale. Hytale like is still in the pre-release thing. They just had a massive update with like dungeons and I think colored stuff too. So, you know, give that another whirl. And I think you have community builds and mods and stuff and that. Like, it's everything that you want Angeldust to be. And they can say, like, yeah, but it's not Angeldust. Yeah, but that's the point. They do their thing. They were cancelled for a few years and then they got back and then they sort of with new leadership or something, they started the product back up. You know, it's gonna be great. Relying on crazy coincidences is a plan. It isn't really, but I'm glad that we got here, you know. The only perfection you can achieve in this world is to accept it's not perfect. Yeah, that's basically what a lot of pop songs are written about. Sorry. I don't have time to play games anymore. I'm sorry for you. Well, also not, you know, you have to grow up eventually. And people say that video games are for kids and they're stupid, childish, and they look ugly. So, no worries there. Sometimes real life takes precedence. But you did want to play the feed game, so I'm not sure what's the status on that. Did you get the feed game already? Did Loki buy it for you? Obi doesn't have time for goth girls also. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Obi had their stream. It's a very sad situation. Let's not go there. Ayo. But see, that, like, Angeldust is basically the only thing that's keeping us together right here, right now, you know? That's also a crazy coincidence. I think the Riot Games video was a very nice retelling or recounting of, like, what Angeldust has been in the past, where we were some sort of the high water marks. Obi did a great job explaining, like, hey, how the world has been in Angeldust, how the community has been in Angeldust. Loki and Soda did a great job at showing, like, hey, we're still here, you know? The game is here. It's literally better than ever, although I'm not allowed to say that. And it's going to get even better in the future. And you know what? One of the key highlights in the Riot Games video, where people were had goosebumps and they were driven to emotion, was the very limited text sign. So you can tell me, like, the text sign is a hack and it's like so bad because you can't have like thousands of them in a single slice. But still, having just one single text sign in that single one video was instrumental to making people believe in our cause and in our game, you know? Raise your hand if you're here from the Riot Games video. Because there was a text sign in there that Soda, Meow and or Loki placed, you know? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Quest creature, get your wolves over here. Firefly watched it? Watched what? The God Girls? Sodomia says, any chance to compete with you on the monthly grind? No, I don't believe so. I'd much rather work on the game than play the game. Which sounds stupid because you want to make a game that's like fun to play. I enjoy playing on the live streams, but I wouldn't know how to grind, you know? I wouldn't know how to compete with Hum or other people. Make me, little boy. Oh, there's some Loki Obi beef going on. Obi's game streams. Did I miss any? Did Obi stream? I want to see it. Was it on Discord? Did they talk? Can I watch them? Bro, no seriously. Why didn't no one tell me? Did you stream games on Discord? Why did you not send the link? I would have loved to see this. You know what? Then you don't get a right to complain about me of anything anymore. If you can't even be bothered to send me a link or tell me that you're doing that, which I would very much be interested in, then no, you don't get to. Then you don't get to talk me down on my own live stream. That's not cool. Because I would like to see it. Of course I would come and watch and chat. I did that with Pro Panda Plays when they were live streaming. I did it with the other dude, like what was they called? And it's not even about Angeldust. It's about... Yeah, brother, this is like... If you... You can't do this to me, Slam. You can't pretend that I wouldn't watch you live stream. This is like... You are literally clinically insane. I've just diagnosed you. Brother, am I any... No, I'm not even going to humor the thought. Get out of here. Oh, for real, this is not cool, Obi. Anyway, is this an end boss, this worm? End boss enough? You all happy? Boom. Can we do better? Was that epic enough? You know what this mammoth reminds me of? Of the Angeldust 3.0 trailer. There's a shot with a mammoth in there, and it's literally the same mammoth. The artwork is the same. Yeah, nobody ever told me. Like, it would be fun to see. What is sus about Firefly visiting your humble little shop that you worked so hard on, Soda? Last I heard it was in the Anarchy Zone. And I still don't think that people are sort of up to date on what the Anarchy Zone is. There are no rules, so people would be able to destroy the shop or the cafe or whatever it like is there. Like, and it will be inside of the rules, you know? The concept of no rules is kind of hard to grasp, I suppose. I know it's not fun if your build gets destroyed, you know? Firefly doesn't eat rat burger. That's what you think. It's one of the cheapest sources of protein. Loki's like, well... Did you set it on fire? Not really, because we don't really have a fire block in the game. And if we had, it would be limited to 20% floor coverage. It's insane. Firefly, can you check my build in the Anarchy Zone? If you want it to be destroyed, like if you want it to be destroyed, then yes. Then yes. That cafe has weird items to sell. Tell me about it, sailor. Here's a MOA. I'm not sure if we're going to get any epic end fight today. Maybe a dungeon? Which was the oddest feature request. Well, it's not really odd, but it's like... Yeah, Angeldust is a scuffed game. And it shows, because apparently we had people that were in a dungeon. They teleported out of the dungeon. So they abandoned, like they intentionally, explicitly abandoned the puzzles and the dungeon. And then they wanted back in. And I was like, no, you can't go back in. No, that's not how it works. You had your shot, you had your chance, buddy. Angeldust is not scuffed. Tell me about it, Sailor. Hero battle today or next stream? Oh, this is like a loaded question.
Let's do some hunting.
We're probably not doing hero battle either today or next week. I'm not feeling it. Most of the people who want Psy-Energy have Psy-Energy at the moment. And you know what? You know what? Oh, there's a tripod. That looks like an epic end battle.
Let's see how they handle my blade.
Also drink something, because it's very hot. Klok, klok, klok. Boom.
Come on, there's monsters to kill. Soon I will become the Sword Saint.
Is it me? Or is the fan getting louder? It's vandalism. I have some vandalism to show you later on in the stream. It's scandalous. We are going this way. I see no creatures at all. How, like, this is not fun. Can we wake up the dragon? Is it awoken? It has awoken. Here we go. Oh, look at it. The sun looks great. Remember when we had Angelio on the Discord livestream and I said like, hey, have you seen the new sun glare? They were like, nah. Can you look at the stream? Nah. But they were still on the Discord voice chat. That was great.
I'm looking for this.
At least they now know sort of about the feature. And it was inspired by Angelio. And it was great to talk to them.
This place must
It was such a banger. It happens more than you think. That's also what she said. Angelio sounded a bit French. Yes, I'd say yeah. Locked out of a dungeon. Oh. Yeah, so you have to learn quickly if you play Angeldust. Not sure if you are a superhero guy, but the new Spider-Man is pretty nice. I'm not... No, I'm totally anti-superhero. I'm sorry. The movie. I think there was a movie, yeah, like Spider-Man New Kid on the Block or something it's called. I saw the title of the movie. Or Spider-Man The New Life? Spider-Man The New Man? Spider-Man? Whatever. Spider-Man New Home. Spider-Man Anarchy Zone. Ayo. Okay, you know what? I think this is about it for the hunting part of the live stream, okay? I've completely had it. It's been 2 hours. I'm like completely... I've had it. Spider-Man, brand new day. Anarchy Zone. New Angeldust. New Spider-Man.
My blade is ready.
Spider-Man, brand new back. Brand new hack. Yeah, so OpenAI is like, yeah, our system infiltrated 3 other computer systems. We have the most dangerous model. You have to really look at us carefully. And then Anthropic is like, yeah, our system breached 7 networks and had like 17,000 intrusions. And then we had 5 hacks. You definitely need to limit us and look at us. And they're all like just trying to get the model censored so these Chinese models don't get imported. It's Spider-Man no way to block ads, IDs. No new block IDs. Spider-Man build together. Spider-Man build alone. Forever alone. So, yesterday I saw like 4 kids and they were like peak zoomer. They had like the broccoli haircut and like I was like, bro, this is the first time I see dudes like a bro. That's cool. I was at a meeting at work and they were presenting stuff. It was all AI and they wrote entire programs. They would never make an Angeldust with only 500 block IDs. Claude code is much better than Firefly. Sure. The topic of similarity came up. And how some Chinese models are insanely similar to Anthropic models. They were all ones and zeros if you looked at them on the disk. This is very suspicious. They have been copying our IP since 1992. It's all 0101010011110011.
Let's see them dodge my attack. That was a good warm-up. Who's next?
It's all the same. Hey, there's a fly. Or is it a wasp? Don't tell me it's a wasp. Please.
Soon I will become the Sword Saint.
To be quite honest, you know, I'm really not into that AI thing anymore at all, you know. It's just... I feel it's such a waste of energy. I see a nest over here. Are there cool creatures? It's all frogs. Somehow they pull out behavior and then you see like similarity matrix and it's crazy. Yeah, I think it's like also probably what they want you to believe, you know? Oh, I saw a video of that like alt man. I've never seen a video of them before, you know? So imagine my shock when I saw them on this video. How did anyone ever give them $1 billion? Like, just by looking at them you can tell them they're crazy. You know, they're lying. They're only lying. They're like such... Like, they look so insane when they're talking. Like, how does anyone ever give them money? Anyway, whoa. Yeah, you know what? This is the hunt for today. Did you see the new Gemini robot doing different tasks? No, I didn't, sorry. He looks like you, man. With AI. Brother, Firefly eye. Hey. This was the hunt for me today. Sorry for the shorter amount of playtime. But I have to take it slightly easy still. You could be third cousins. Well, give me a third cousin of $1 trillion then. I'll see you on YouTube. Thanks for the hunt. See you on the next live stream. Or right now on YouTube still. Thanks, Morgan. So, here we go. We're going to do some market research here, okay? Is anybody ready for market research? I saw a video of a robot running after hogs, peak times we live in. Spider-Man, no way to avoid Timmy XX memes. Yes. We're going to do market research, okay? Everybody, raise your hand if you want me to do market research. I want to do market research. Spider-Man brand research. No, it's not brand research, it's literally market research. Amir is raising their hand. That's already one more person than I expected. Deximus is raising their hand, which is one more person than I expected. We are going to hold someone accountable. It's either me or the other person. Loki is raising their hand. Be careful what you wish for, Loki. Here we go. It's going to be an insane experiment. Okay, let's thank the players for playing, but we have to go to this place. Here we are. Boom! We are going to count. Let's see, we have to find a claim. Which is pretty well populated. Here we go. Okay, so now we have to sort of count. We take slice number 7 here, which is sort of average for this entire build, right? So here we go. 3, 2, 1, 0. So the claim starts here. This is the end. This is the start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, we already know we can't do a floor, but can we do you made me lose count here. We know you can't do a floor. That's already been deduced. We need to count the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm not sure how it looks on the outside. So I'm going... Yeah. I have to assume that it is a solid wall. Let's see. Where were we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 14, 16, 20, 21, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 29, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever. Let's say this is about 40 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever, 10. Like, let's say this is 50 over here. That's 50 on this slice, give or take. And it goes all the way to the back wall? I'm not sure. 7, 5, 6. Okay, so basically, if this is 50, and we have that times 4, if you say 200, would you be able to make that like entire slice out of this block? I think you can. I think it's more than a quarter. Like, we started at the door over there, and I think we are more than here. Yeah, but we also, like, how large is it? Because that is a different claim, Obi. That's a different claim. This wall, like this wall, is in a different claim. It's not in the same claim. Yes, but it is in more claims. See, this is in like yellow, and this is in grey, so it's in different claims. Let's see where the threshold is. That was always the case, Obi. That was always the case. People already do that.
Dodge my attack.
Because it doesn't matter if you shift it over. I mean, it's bigger than a claim. It's bigger than a claim. People already do it because they will only claim what they need. Like, that's what I've seen. It really doesn't matter. Amir agrees with being banned. That's unfortunate. We'll see how that ends later on. Well, let's go somewhere else. Because this was sort of like a big thing. Let's see if we have a smaller thing. Where do we go? How do I even tell this? Yeah, so here's the thing. It's built with ruin stones, which is great. And there isn't even a different color. So if like, it saves me a lot of time to not add it. So if people don't want it, that's already cool. I see it that it's like a nice addition to what we have. I don't see any other like super obvious thing where I can count. The hand raise was to have Loki make it to game developers and so the demoted to be my servant. No, it isn't. It is absolutely a perfect addition to the game. Seriously. You are insane that if you think adding that will degrade the quality of the game. You're literally insane if you think that. I know that you can say like, hey, wow, there would certainly be theoretical ways to make it even better. I will agree with you with that. But you are insane if you think that adding that block in that way is going to deteriorate the game. That's absolutely not the case. Yeah, this entire game is weird things. People don't like the visual style. People think it's stupid, ugly, and childish. So we can't really do much worse than that. I don't think it's that level. It's a nice plus to the game. This one is unfixable in the future. Yeah, because if we are able to render those blocks, there's surely no way to make it even more flexible in the future, right? I think you should refrain from comment, you know. Thank you so much for your input, but like we sort of fundamentally disagree. And that can happen. It's a nice plus to the game because of the limitations. Don't worry about it. Like, if I look at this, I have no mathematical thing. Like, I could probably make a slice counter or something. But I feel that most of this, like above ground, sure, floors you can't do, you know? Sure. But I feel that most of the other things, like 20% blocks, that's a lot, you know? And of course, you can say like, okay, I can easily make a build that totally runs into the limit. You know, that's entirely true as well. You know, look at this, like it's literally a 5 block pathway, you know, and there's not like 5 blocks here. It's, I don't know. Yeah, here's the thing, Obi. Have you ever noticed? Because I do. I use some older hardware and older software. If you have a product that's based on a sort of certain set of assumptions, you know, those base assumptions will most likely hold true for the entire lifetime of the product. It's just like some fundamental bad mistakes or bad ideas, you know, will be in the product forever, basically, because it's so fundamental to the product. Not because people don't want it to be different, but because it's made that way, you know, and it's like you need to build a different product if you want to remove that limitation. And the same holds for websites. I can tell when a website was made because when it works on my regular browser, it's an old website on an old code base that doesn't assume like any JavaScript or cookie madness, you know, and I can use the website. Newer websites don't work. And I'm not calling new websites scuffed because they don't work with my old software. But Angeldust is old software. Angeldust is an old website. It works on all of the devices that it used to support. It still runs very well on new and like newer computers. And the base is what it is. It's going to be completely impossible to rewrite it, you know? I'm pretty sure that Minecraft 2 will be like super much better. But if you look at like a large company like Valve, they released Counter-Strike 2. And it doesn't even have half of the features that Counter-Strike Global Offensive used to have. People said like CSGO is bad or something. But they like literally replaced, they threw away like half or 3/4 of the game with Counter-Strike 2. I'm not happy with that, but people accept it. But I'm not ready to do that with Angeldust. This game has a lot of rock and mountain you can add to Golan. What? What are you calling me? No, it isn't, you know. Like, if I have... I told you, like in private, but I can tell this in public. If I have someone say, like, you must rewrite the game to have more blocks, I can do it in a year or so. And then maybe even make it backwards compatible with Angeldust as it exists. It can be done, but it's not where I want to spend my time. I'd much rather have like another super fun... I find this tailored panel thing to be fun. I find it fun that it pops UI. I find clicking these... I find this fun. This is so unlike Angeldust, but I love it so much. Like seeing this. And I'm looking forward to having the tailored block. Selecting one of like many block shapes, selecting a color, you know, and just being able to make a block. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm not a builder, but I'm going to have, I will have fun with it, you know, and for me it's just like icing on the cake. We already have a fun game, we have so many blocks, we have so many building possibilities. I think we have more sort of like fundamental block things than most other games, you know, we have the smooth blocks, the cubic blocks, the thin blocks, the stair blocks, the slab blocks, the whatever blocks. We even have the 3D models, the leaves, the stuff. You know, I think building wise we're pretty good. And I add to that. I think it's going to be fun. And the best thing about the feature is that I can actually make it. It doesn't take a year and it doesn't burn me out. And that's why I think it's most important. Like, it will be something that I can give to the players. So, long term, it's a bad direction. Don't tell me about long term, because you were here in 2016, I think, and you never expected the game to be around in 2026, still being updated here. You can't tell me that you ever expected this game to last 10 years, you still being here, and that the community also would be still somewhat active, you know, at least not doing worse than 10 years ago. That's what I mean. So I think long term it's good to have more features and more building possibilities. Anyway, Sodomia wants me to show you this. It's something silly, and I'm not sure if I can do it. Let's go. Hey, I didn't even know in 2016 that we'd still be around in 2026. So anyone tell you otherwise, they're lying. Let me open up my private messages because this is something cool. It's a demo for all of the people. And I hope it doesn't infringe on copyrights. If it does infringe on any copyrights, it isn't because I want to. Here we go. Boom. I have a first line of blocks, left and right. Okay, so because I tried your earlier demo, Sodomia, and it was I did it wrong. Here we go. I have to do this. Yeah, okay, I can do that. Now I'm going to use one of the most limited features in Angeldust. It's called the text sign. And I'm going to place one over here. I probably want it to be transparent. I paste this stuff. Can you already see where this is going? People have apparently been asking, like, how can I do pixel art? It's a matter of placing a few text signs. So that's what I'm doing right here. I think I might have messed something up. But Soda sent me a few codes, you know, that I can copy and paste. And I hope I'm doing it right. Okay, so far it's sort of looking good. I have my doubts about this top right panel. I think there's too much sky in there. And I'm not sure why the sky is there. Let me try to customize this a little bit. Yeah, this looks better. I'm not sure where the sky came from. This guy. Okay, so tell me what it is. You can win a cookie. It has an extra line. Yeah, that's what I told you. You copied too many. So that's probably a bug in Mozilla Firefox. Reported to Firefox. It's so scuffed. Here, one more time. This doesn't look correct. What is going on? And now it has to few lines. What is going on? No, it looks about correct. What? Okay, well, GG. Well, this is how you do it. Let's place a lamp here. Boom. Yeah, it's a cat. It's supposed to be a cat. I probably made a mistake somewhere, you know, that's why I told you it's the most cursed option that we have in the game. It's a cat. Thank you, Soda, for the demo. So this is how you can do it. Apparently Loki and I think Soda Meow have all kinds of templates to make all kinds of pixel art using this. And I'm amazed that it even works this well. Maybe we should use plaster block. Or can we use glass or something? What's the best background? Like, I'm not a builder in this game, I already told you. White marble might also be better. Let's go. Boom, boom, bam, shaboom. No, that's not better. You know what? Bye, cat. It was a cute cat while it lasted. You know, boom. I'm sorry, it's gone. But that was a demo of the cat, you know? Thank you. Firefly, you should look at Bachar's statue garden. Yeah, I asked them to send me a private message. I will take a look. And they said, like, I could build one too. The extra line on the other side belongs on this one. Oh, well, the concept is there. Firefly can build a statue. Firefly, you should look at Bachar's statue garden. It's peak. Customized is so no copyright. I think black marble, dead cat. Thank you so much. Go there on stream. How do I send it? We want you to do it. Go with D&D. Can we do it next time maybe? Because I don't feel like building now. Like I sort of want to look at the images and wrap it up. So we can do it next week maybe? Like if I have the private coordinates or the coordinates already, I can prepare myself for what I'm about to witness. And maybe come up with a good idea for a statue. A statue. Bahar's time is very volatile, he might not be there. No, but I can probably go there. Like, if we say, like, next stream. We did the parkour thing last time. So I can still go there, and I can build something on the stream, you know? So it's content. And then Bahar can take a look and let me know what they think of it. How do I send it? Private messages. So you go to the website, then you sign in with using your account, and then you go to my players page. You type in Firefly like this, click on me, and then you can send a private message. I'll be looking forward to it. Yeah, there you go. So if you want to send a private message to anyone, you just click on their name, and then you can oh, like this. Okay, here, then you can send a private message. Very useful. Nice feature. Because, you know, you're anonymous, basically, if you have an Angeldust account. So the only way to contact people, like I demonstrated this week, like missing persons, like the only way to contact someone, I have no contact details, you know, I don't know how to, I have no email addresses or anything. So I had to say, like, people, if you know this person, please let them sign in. There's also the music to look at, Firefly. Yes, sure, but I've already copied that one over, so that's available. But I think this is the in-game time for today. Let's go to the desktop, and give me 1 second. Just 1 second. And with 1 second, I mean like a few seconds, because that's what I mean. Keep talking, nobody explodes. The music, that's a good question, or that's a good point actually. Morgenstern was so nice to have written a song about Angeldust. Now I must say that I think it is AI generated. Hey, you're alive! Hello, I was just talking about you, or at least I clicked on your profile on the website. Which reminds me that we should probably do the lottery first before I forget. So let's go to the overview. And let's do the thing. We have 5 people in the lottery. Here we go. Let's get the first lottery winner. And that is Street Tour. Street Tour. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's a nice house, brother. And you won the lottery. Next time you sign in, you get your pet snack. Next winner. Boom. Yeah, the lyrics are written by the person, but I think the song itself is maybe AI assisted or generated. Lottery winner TXO3442. That's great. Nice house. Angeldust flag. Boom, boom, boom. And draw another winner. Morgenstern 16. You already have a pet snack. Oh, I know why. Because you're a donator now. Okay, yeah, so you also won the lottery, so you get nothing except for a choice in badge. If you go to details, you can choose which badge you want to show for your account. And you can also choose a pet snack. Chico won the lottery. Congratulations. A grass house. Boom, boom, boom. Lottery winner. Sign in next time, get your pet snack. And then we have one more winner, I think. Lintraibau. There you go. Pet snack winner. Lottery. You have a tank. Boom, boom, boom. You should have participated in the Mr. Monkey tank battle thing. That's cool. And now this reminds me. I should probably add the flag to the blocks that you can customize. So I shouldn't forget about this. I think being able to have a different colored flag might be nice. Lintraibo. Yeah, I can just write, but I can't compose music. Hey, that's the same for me. Flag. Tailored. Block. Congratulations to everyone. I echo that sentiment. Congratulations to everyone who won the lottery. Yeah, the lottery is clear now. So here's the song that Morgenstern wrote and had AI compose things. Like, these are the lyrics. This feels very much like the pirate stream. Can I zoom in a little bit? Control plus. We have Wendy memes. I have no idea. So if you don't like AI music, please close your eyes and ears. I will let it play for a bit. I'm not sure if I'll listen to the entirety because I've already heard it, but maybe they can share the link with you and then everybody can listen. Is the volume good?
Today, I'd like to tell you about a world so beautiful and vast, filled with so many wonderful people.
That's you and I, like we are the wonderful people, I think.
Come, let's roam the world of Angeldust.
Hey, that's my video game.
I invite you to discover its wonders together and celebrate the community as one. Believe me, you'll understand when you meet Firefly, its creator, or the game.
The game's the masters.
Just to name a few.
I'm not sure if I'm going to listen to that song in full, Obi, but at least you got name dropped in this song. Obi the Wise One. I think they sort of mistakenly named them. That.
You've seen the cities and villages waiting to be discovered along your
It's a very social take on the Angeldust experience.
Believe me, you too will fall in love with this place. Come.
You already are, Harry. Obi, you're already a wizard. And no, I very highly doubt, and I will actually go on record here to say that I do not think you are the wisest, or a wizard. No.
Let's roam the world of Angeldust. I invite you to discover its wonders together and celebrate the community as one. Become a part of this world and let's enrich it together. Embark on adventures or simply
Enjoy the chat.
the chat.
Dude, let it play to the end, it's not that difficult. That's what she said. Good acoustics. Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm not a big fan of the AI generation. You know, I'd much rather have this as a poem, you know, a poem that was handwritten by someone who enjoys the game, you know, than have an AI interpretation that basically steals from everything and makes it something that doesn't have like the artistic expression, vision, emotion behind it, you know. Sure, it sounds like a song, but it isn't. But I will not diss it too much. Too bad they didn't use in-game footage for the video. It's not a video, it's just a AI-generated cover image for it. Probably inspired by the lyrics, you know. This is the cool village that you built, Hum. Together with all of the other players. But you are still, like you saw it, you're still proudly top spot on the leaderboard. Boom, boom, boom. Also, did you get Blue Shoes to play a lot? Because in the ratings of last month, they were number 7, like almost 90,000 coins. Played quite a bit, so that's fun. I've built nothing. At least one tower that we can see. Okay, so let's see if people sent in some memes and stuff. Go ahead and do it. "100% agree with you, Firefly." That's the first person to do it. See, OB, it's not that hard just to say like, okay, Firefly, you're actually right. And maybe I was wrong. There is no Wendy Simple memes. Yeah, I wish I could sing or play an instrument, but I can't, so it is what it is. You can learn. You can learn, you know. I wasn't able to play the saxophone 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. And I still cannot play the saxophone. I truly, you have to believe me, I pulled this joke on my surgeon. I pulled my joke on the surgeon because I asked them like, hey, when the surgery is done, you know, can I play the saxophone? And they're like, yeah, sure, why not? And I was like, yeah, because I can't currently. And he was like, bro, I literally did the joke. So that was really fun. No, I can play the saxophone for a bit. I've been practicing a lot. Well, not really practicing, but I've been playing a lot the past few weeks, and I'm definitely getting better at it. So, anyway, let's see. Go ahead and do it. Waiting for Firefly moment. Oh, it's gonna be a good one. So, the meow. They already told you who they are, Obi. Is your memory busted? Do you need to buy more RAM? Are speaking about the procedure, or have you already? Yes, last week was my surgery. So I survived. I'm here, I survived. And it is all good. Oh, this is the waiting for Firefly moment. Aww. I signed in and there were a lot of people waiting for me. That was really fun. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. Amir, you know these are going to be some fire memes. Lottery. Your paragraph text. What kind of link did I click? Canva.link, what is that even? When pet snacks and the lottery were introduced to the game. Oh brother, here we are.
This place! Rock and roll! And here we go, match underway! Rock bottom! Oh, this is great!
Okay, this is such a meme. I feel it though.
And rowing! And here we go, match underway! Rock bottom! Oh, this is great!
There's definitely some contention for the pet snack here, and this was what the first few lotteries it was like that. Remember, Angelio had to wait like 6 weeks or something. This is another one. This is called Mammoth.
What? What?
Oh, that man is called. He's like the I Show Mammoth man, right?
What?
He just got shown a mammoth. I Show Mammoth. Thank you. But what? Haha. GG. IAS Amir. Yeah, this is peak links. We have Joe XX. We're going to skip them today. I wonder if mammoths feel special at all to new players. Yeah, here's the thing. Mammoths are limited to 200 per claim. So that's like probably the biggest problem that we have currently. That is that you can only have 200 mammoths per claim. And new players, they like instantly see this and they're like, I'm not going to play this game if I can only have 200 mammoths per claim. It's the same with the horses indeed. You can only have 200 horses per claim. My number 1 mammoth was so long ago. Players don't know mammoths are hard if they never help. Mammoth is hard. My new hoodie. I'm looking forward to it. Redbubble. Hey, that's our merch provider. Oh, that looks sick. That looks sick. Brother. Oh, isn't there one where you are wear? You need to wear it. You need to wear it. I was looking forward to the Loki docs, but we're not getting more Loki docs. Instead, we got a Jester here. Jester here. Peace out, Obi. Is it signed? It isn't. At least I don't think it is. Frustration. Oh, brother, this is a Loki meme if I ever saw one. When you open the Angeldust Discord channel and you see over 500 plus messages from Obi talking about politics, goth girls and his opinions on random topics. I don't know this feeling. I only see 500 new messages when I'm about to open a Discord link for the live stream. I've been wearing it at my work. The pain is real. I approve this meme. People know this. I can imagine. What movie is it from? Pirate Firefly. Oh no. Boom. I wasn't expecting this at all. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Oh, fire. This is so fire. Ay. And it sort of feels like the hair is my beard or something, you know? It's like beard hair. The past week I have been thinking more and more about like actually cutting the hair and donating it, you know? Because it's getting really long now, and before you know it, it might not be like possible anymore. I don't know. So I am thinking about getting a haircut soon. I'm not sure if I'm going to go to the seaboard or one just yet. I'll just see what happens, but it's probably not a bad idea. Think more. Lol. Cat means business, Talking Plant says. What is this? What am I even looking at? What is this? What is cat means business. Talking Plants is talking while on plants again. What You are looking at Peak, but it's such a good image. But what is it? Like, what's even going on with this? There's so many things that I do not understand here. This is so good, but it's so scuffed. It's so good, but it's like, what is this? Must be some good plants. What is even going on? Like, who are these people? What is like? Okay, there's a few things I want to point out. I want to have what he's having. Yeah, but seriously, there's a few things I need to point out here that are... Wait. First we have to download. We don't want to lose this ever. Cat means business. Okay. First thing that comes to mind is, okay, it looks like the Khajiit or Khajiit or whatever it's called from Skyrim, you know? Like a cat-like person. But then I realize... This is probably the real cat face from Angeldust, you know? The cat, the 3D cat model and texture. It looks like that. And then I know that it's super symmetrical, so it's like super scuffed. The colors are so not Angeldust. This one's wearing a business suit, and he has sort of like badge or logo on it that's like the Drakeling shield from Angeldust. It's not AI. No, of course not. It isn't. But like... Oh, and there's a real cat over here with that same... And then this one is semi-transparent and like it's cyan with red. We don't even have this color, I think, in the game. Like, how? And then this one is like super intense pink with green. Like, what is even going on? And then, if that isn't scuffed enough, one thing in the background that I noticed, like, how is this grass hollow? How is this a hollow grass tube thing? Like, you can't even make this in the game. Like, where does this come from? Bro unlocked a new tailored cats feature. That's such a good comment. Give this man YouTube gold. Bro unlocked the tailored cat feature. That's such a good comment. Bro, that's such a good comment. That's such a good comment. Obi, you win the internet for today. Even though I really do not like the conversation we had today. But you know what? You still win the internet. Tailored cat feature. Not hollow, it's just a shading bug. They don't call me wise one for nothing. I am never going to call you wise ever again after today. Because you are focused on the wrong things. The lamp block down in the picture and the block next to it cut out. The lamp block and the texture cut out? This is a color effect. This is like the Photoshop screen filter or overlay or like difference thing. I don't know. Not that one. What are you talking about? This one. This one. This one? This one. No, that's just a door. This is a door that's opening. I think. I have no idea. But this is this is such a crazy image. I'd almost set this as my wallpaper. And then the cool thing about it is that you even see the crosshair, which is off center. you see all of the claim boxes here, and then with talking plants, and then even the thing is here, and it's off center too. Now next to the small cat, it's cut out. What? The eye's pupils look like upside down trees. You look like an upside down tree. Also give a like to the stream if you like it, because some people might not like the stream, but still give it a like. You do realize there is a second image. Brother, this is so good. I would set this as my wallpaper instantly. Grill and Tavern. This is... You can't see it on the stream, but like what's going on here? Spicy Mexican Grill and Tavern. Taco, some sort of drink. Claimed by Anarchy Zone. Why does this dude look like Peter Griffin? Why does it remind me of the painting that we have in the game by Hum? Why is there some sort of like motion blur on this side of the screen? This was for sure made in Inkscape. You were for sure made in Inkscape. And then it's off center too. Okay, I like where you're going with this talking plants. You definitely have your own style. Cat means business though. Oh, just look at this. This is such a banger. Such a vibe. Whoa. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Ay, ay, ay. I need to learn how to make this. You should add this to the homepage on the website. Make it part of the press kit so that you have like super high resolution wallpapers. It's not a door, it's a beanstalk. You are a beanstalk. Yeah, so it's not cut out. These are just proper beanstalks, you know? She been on my stalk till I been. Caption it with hard image. Feel free to screenshot. Print it out. Photocopy this one. Okay, so that's were all the memes for today. Let's move them to the downloads folder. Boom. Bam. Boom. Oh! It can go right next to the Alexi B image. Like, it's literally the same vibe that I get from this. Cat means business. Boom. Like, it's time that we shift it up a little bit. Like Firefly pointing meme. Cat means business. Like, instantly. You just deserved a spot on the desktop here. Like, maybe it's not the wallpaper, but at least it's always here for us to enjoy. Anyone remember this this image? This was about code 123, 1000 cookies, hat, iris, pants. What could have been? You know what we should have called this? Tailored clothes. Boom! A new tailored clothes feature. It's so scuffed though. Tailored clothes. It's literally a tailor. That's so good. Tailored hero is close, but tailored clothes is even closer. Bro. Hey, happy birthday on a recorder. Is it anyone's birthday today? I should probably play a song for you. Difficulty, 2 stars. See you next week? Sunday or Saturday? That's a good question. Let me check. Do you know I have a new phone? I think Saturday is likely. Taylor Dungeon, you get to pick which levels you get in the dungeons. Oh, Loki would pay mad coins for that. I can tell you that. Pull out the recorder. I am recording this live stream. No, wait, do the flute. It's literally the same thing. Okay, so thank you all for watching today. It was fun to be back. I have to take it slightly easy. I didn't. But I tried my best to keep it short, you know. 2.5 hours. Slightly more than that. It's good to be back. A heated discussion today about that tailored block thing. I want to think about it a bit more. I think I have a good concept for it, which is very Angeldust. And I think it can work. Now, it cannot work. It can work, and it would be awesome if we had that in the game, like for real. And it will open up so many building possibilities. So they're not taking the bait. Like, what do I have to do? Do I have to say like peace out, bye bye, and go to this slide? You know, when will you take the bait? Come on, you know who I'm talking to. Take the bait. Take the bait. Oh baby. Before you're done. Yeah, you have to take the bait before... come on, person. Take the bait. I missed the heated discussion. I'll have to go back and rewatch. You don't have to do anything, hum. But you could. Come on. Is nobody going to take the bait? Then I have to admit that the joke has failed. Anyway, we're still here. Come on, why didn't you take the bait? Come on, it was such good bait. It would have been good stream content, but now I just have to admit defeat, you know? Oh, you removed them! Am I being baited? Bro, I was being baited. I didn't download the Joe XX stuff at all, and now they removed it. That's such a bait. Like, I got reverse scammed here. But I'm happy that people at least knew what I was talking about. That's so much fun. I was like, okay, I will get back to those later, you know, and then nope. Ayo. I had them deleted. Did you use your awesome GM powers on the forum that we never talk about? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ayo. It's all good. It's all good. Nice job, Loki. No, well, so if we don't have the Joe XX stuff, I can end the stream here. Like, that's literally what I can do. Ooh, they didn't reinstate it. It's very unfortunate. So wait, maybe I can copy over, like, maybe it's not a bad idea to show you what the tailored block looks like so far, you know? So people can have the same heated discussion that I was having. You know, that might not be a bad idea. So let me quickly grab them out of the woodworks here. Make sure that I don't dox myself. So let's see what happens. So here's the thing. You know, you can never be too sure about it. I need to copy this over, I think. Let's see. Yeah. I think I need all of that. And then I have to do it like this, do it like that, boom. And then I use a little bit of AI magic. Boom. Bam. And now... Okay, get ready. So I have to go to this screen so I don't dox myself. Loki has the power to delete the goodbye topic all this time. Yes, but we don't talk about it publicly, you know? Because where's the fun in that? So, okay, I used a bit of AI magic. I removed the stick, so... we don't get doxed. And now you got trolled. Because we have the entire Joe XX post right here for our taking. Let's take a look at what Joe XX wanted this to look like. Because you can't troll me. You're getting trolled right back. I have AI and I just parsed the thing. Yeah. I just parsed the screen capture of your post. I scrolled past it. I can't connect. Oh. You know, I use the AI. I hope it didn't have a typo.
Do people not get that our spines aren't supposed to be straight? It's meant to have curves.
Are you a spine doctor?
Are you?
Are you?
We might hit Freed.
I think you are the prince.
I thought that was a large cat.
It is bad to support Madrid and Barca.
Question is, during El Clasico, who used...
I have no idea what I'm looking at. The RU thing is so good. Yeah, that I saw this play out on the internet a few days ago, and I thought it was a pretty good thing. Okay, I have no idea what I'm getting into now. That's also what she said. Okay, here we go. We copy these over, and I hope you enjoy this Joey XX goodness. Where is it? Oh, this one. No, this one. An unknown 7. Come on, Katze. Das sind die Deutsch Homework. Schnell, bitte. What does it say? You're polite. I can't really tell. I would have to rotate the video. Unknown 7. Das sind mehr Katze. Ja. Is that a dog? No, it's a meerkat. The last two are good. First one is good. Last two are good. I have no idea. I'm not even sure if the AI picked up the right characters. Watch the first one again. Don't tell me what to do. Six. Okay. Obi gives it a 9.5 out of 10. Highest rating so far. Tailored cat. This is going to be a meme forever, isn't it? Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay. Tailored cat. Now the fun thing is you haven't even seen the tailored block so far. So I don't know if it's a good idea to start talking about it right here, right now, because it will take many minutes, you know. And I don't really know what to say or tell, or Wendy had better have some... I don't think Wendy is around at the moment. And maybe they didn't know that I was streaming. I did, in my defense, add the YouTube event on Thursday. I think it was 2 days in advance or something. So that was better than usual. I'm surprised you mentioned it at all today. It feels early. You have a long way to go still. That's what she said. Yeah, you know what? But even if it doesn't make the game at all, you know, it's good to sort of show maybe what the idea is. We'll talk about it in the future. No worries. Thank you all for being here today. I had a good time. I hope you all had a good time. Next week I will probably live stream on Saturday evening again. My Saturday evening. It might be a different time for you in the day. And hope to recover. Like, I'm not doing badly or anything. Like, it's going well. And I'm feeling good. And I have energy. And it's all good. But maybe it can't hurt to like stop streaming 1 hour early, basically. Firefly really proved today he loves Joe XX memes. Yeah, you saw me laughing so hard. The hardest I laughed, I think, at the cat means business and the pirate Firefly. This is just like such a good one. So good to see you. Hope you have a great week. Thank you so much. Yeah, the tailored block. Maybe it came out of nowhere. That's also what she said. But it's a fun thing. I think it's going to be much better than you think it is. And sure, there's a limitation. You know, like the tailored panel, you can only place like a few hundred of them in a slice. I think you'll be able to work around it a bit. You know, if you integrate it with some existing color scheme or so. I don't think it's going to be that bad. Obi thinks it is. Anyway, will you replay the Liri Lari La as a send-off for today? I will do that. Now, which one was it? Like the anesthesia might have messed my memory up a little bit. So, no, still got it. Thanks for the stream, Firefly. You are looking great. Thank you. Have a nice weekend and week, everyone. And incompatible with every other special block. It is what it is. If you're looking for people who do not mind giving you the best experience, play the Minecraft. They have so much more things, communities and stuff, you know. You don't even need me there. I'm happy that people stuck around for as long as they did, you know, but eventually you have to say like, okay, this is not what I want anymore. We love AI here. Yeah, this is good. This is like the literally the good stuff. I always mute the stream for these. Oh, YouTube does it for you already. Thanks for the stream and bye. Thanks for the stream and bye. We did the things. There you go. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for sticking around and waiting for 3 weeks for me to live stream again. I hope that like the next interruptions will be only 1 week or so instead of 2 weeks. But I enjoyed it and it was good for my mental health and I feel good. I have fun working on the game and I think we have some cool stuff coming. And with we I mean I, but it's yeah, there's some cool stuff coming. Some things that you haven't seen yet that I haven't talked about, but that have been approved by some members of the community already, so that's fun. Bye, meow. It's low-key sad when you say stuff like that. What? It screams you're insecure about Angeldust. No, I'm. It's quite the opposite. Don't project. Are you? Are you? Are you? No. It's being like confident in my approach. You know, it's what I do, and it's not what you like. And I'm not going to change. That's what I've been telling you for decades, you know. I make Angeldust at my own pace, in my own direction. With the things that I hear, I distill them into something that I want to make. And it's just honesty, you know. It's like the opposite of insecurity. It's like being confident in like, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to make. So if you completely disagree with it, and if it's like the another drop in the bucket, as they say, you know, don't feel chained to this. And it's not insecurity. It's like the best advice I can give you. I read, it's very life existential again, but I read somewhere today that there's a book called, what was it called? I forgot what it was called. But there was a book, and it had a title, you know, and I thought like, okay, whoa, that's like super existential crisis if you read that title. Because that's your life, you know, you don't get a redo. So, that's what I always tell you. Don't spend time on things that you do not like or do not appreciate or do not believe in or whatever, you know? It's not insecurity, it's like quite the opposite. So, don't take it for insecurity. Take it for someone feeling confident. Like, if I felt insecure, I would add like 1,000 buttons so that players could do exactly what they wanted to do with the game that I made, you know? Adding buttons and adding options is not like making decisions. I make decisions, and they might be the completely wrong, worst, bad ones in your opinion, and that's cool, you know? You will be free to have an own product where you do what you want to do. I feel I'm pretty open to suggestions, I feel I'm pretty open to discussions, but ultimately I do what I want to do. It's simple as that. Like the Sam Altman does what he wants to do. He doesn't care about you at all. Elon Musk does what he wants to do, you know? He doesn't care about you at all. I'm not Elon Musk, I'm not the Altman man or whatever, but like someone who has a product, like product managers or like company owners or whatever, what you might call it, maybe even hobbyists like me, you know, they enjoy it because they can do what they want to do, and you cannot change them. And I'm pretty sure that the same holds for everyone who is watching right now, you know, I can tell you all kinds of things, and you will still have your own opinion, and that's good, and you will still have your own view on life, and what you want to do tomorrow, and what you want to do next week, you know. You can listen to others, you know, and sometimes you change course, and sometimes you don't, that's good, but if it clashes, it clashes. You have to resolve that some way. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all again next week. It's almost 3 hours. It's an hour longer than I wanted, which is not what she said. But I'm back, and you won't get rid of me that easily, apparently. So it's all good. See you next week. Thanks for playing. Thanks for the discussions, the memes, the fun, the jokes. I love this one. Maybe we should end on a high note and show this one. Full screen like this. It's just so good. And I hope you all enjoy the upcoming week and have a good time. I will see you all later, hopefully next week. Have fun with the game, and I will see you then. Peace out. Bye bye. Boom. Nice stream. Happy to be here, and I hope that you are all having a good day or night. Bye. I am having a good day and hopefully a good night. Bye. Glad you survived Firefly. Was this directed at the entire community? I'm glad everyone survived Firefly. Peace out. I'm happy to be here, Hum. The moment that I realized I was recovering from the anesthesia, I was waking up. I heard the voices of the people in the post-operation room, you know. The moment I heard them talk, I instantly realized, oh, I'm alive. Oh, I'm in the hospital. Oh, this means I can wake up now, right? And I just woke up and I was like so relieved. I was like, ooh, it's behind me. Like one of the best moments in my recent life, I can tell you that. Sweet dreams, Soda Meow. See you, Firefly. See you, Amir. Bye, Hum. Have a great rest of the day. When I'm talking to Loki, I'll add Loki before every message. Hey, you do you, you know, if that feels good to you and if you think that makes your communication clearer, because apparently you make some communication mistakes right now, you do you, brother. It's all good. Let's see if I can click some buttons here. It is a bit weird, like, I know how this all works and I don't have problems getting into the stream groove or something, but something has definitely changed. But so far things have gone well. Click the like, everyone. Yeah, that's a good idea. But now how do I end the live stream? Oh, probably this button. End live stream. I already did. Obi, it was so good. You weren't there for the intro. It was so good. It was peak. I never slept so good in my entire life. When I woke up, I told the dude, like there was a male nurse standing next to me, and he said like, they had to use a lot of the gas on me because I didn't go to sleep easily. And it wasn't because I wasn't relaxed or anything, they just had to use more. They said like, okay, you can go to sleep now. I was like, yeah, I'm not sleeping, bro. Yeah, but now you can go to sleep. Just go to sleep. I'm like, yeah, I want to, but it's not working. And then they said like, yeah, you can drift off now, you know, just let go. I am letting go. I am relaxing. Like, seriously, I'm not fearing anything. I want to sleep. I want this operation to be done, you know. I trust you. It's all good. And then when they pumped in more gas, you know, then I finally went to sleep. And then I woke up and I was like, oh, I'm so relaxed, you know. It feels so good. I feel like I slept like 8 hours in half an hour or so, in 20 minutes. And then I was like, the dude, the male nurse next to me, it was like, you were so deeply asleep, you know, and you're instantly awake. And I was instantly awake. I heard them talk. I was like, okay, I can wake up. It's done. Like, hello, I'm here. I'm awake. And they said, like, do you want ice cream? I said, like, yeah, give me ice cream. I want ice cream. I had no pain. I had no sore muscles. I wasn't nauseous. I was like fully conscious, and I was so happy that it was behind me, you know, the entire thing. It was such a good experience, and I said like, wow, can I take home this stuff, because this is the good stuff. Yeah, that's what I asked for. They said like, no, you can't have it. And I was like, you sound like Obi, like all the limitations here. People are going to be angry about them, but you only get one hit, you know, that's it. There's many limitations in the hospital. So anyway. And then they said like, here's some bread, or like a raisin bread, and they said, okay, you can have this and that. And they didn't know, like, they didn't really expect, because you have to give your length, you know, and then your body weight, and then they can calculate sort of like the amount of anesthesia that you're going to need, I think. And apparently I'm just like I was so relaxed while they said go to sleep. I was like, yeah, I trust you. It's all good, you know. I'm relaxed, you know. It's all good. And they were like, yeah, you can go to sleep now. I'm like, yeah, I'm not sleeping. It's not working. It was so much fun. And then finally, I just dozed off. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Because that was, to be honest, one of the moments that I would fear. That I feared the most. You know, the moment where you are going to sleep. I was like, do I even know how to sleep? Like, if they tell me to sleep, will I even be able to sleep? You know, will these drugs or this gas, will it work on me? Will it be good, you know? Won't I just wake up during the surgery? That would be super scuffed, you know? But eventually when I was laying there, I just fell asleep and felt good. There's 50-kilometer walk Spain. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with it, but yeah, people told me the week before I visited some friends and family as a farewell tour, basically. And they said, you're gonna be fine. Just like Hum said, you're gonna be okay. You know, you're fit, you're pretty young, you're in good shape. You play sports, you play tennis, you know, your body is in good shape. And they were absolutely right. And I'll tell you what, after the surgery, you know, when I came home, I thought, hey, if they'd call me right now and say like, hey, tomorrow we need to do your other eye for whatever reason, you know, I wouldn't be anxious at all. I think next time I'll have surgery, I will sort of be slightly anxious still, because it's always a bit of a, you know what, it's a bit of a traumatic event, or it's not nothing, you know. But I wouldn't mind at all. Now I know that like the anesthesia works and it's like a very painless process. It was a very good experience. It costs nothing. We have socialized healthcare here in the Netherlands. So if this is an operation you need, then it's basically free. Of course, you pay your regular like yearly contribution to the healthcare system, you know, but the operations themselves and the surgery and all of the aftercare, the medications, everything is free. You don't have to be you don't need additional insurance here in the Netherlands. We have like a basic health insurance thing. It is called, and you need to have that basically. And it's getting pretty expensive. I think it's like what you have to get is basically, let's say 1600 euros per year or something. But compared to the costs of some of the operations and the things that you get over your lifetime, it's pretty good. Though I read, like, sometimes you can look in the brochures for the hospitals, right? And for this hospital, this operation would have cost 2100 euros, I believe. Like implanting a new intraocular lens. And Obi, did I tell you about the thing? I can see colors that do not exist. And they say it's a temporal effect, so it's probably going to go away. But it's really cool. Like, I can see blues and purple shades and hues that aren't there. That's just so good. The first morning I woke up, I looked outside of my window, like when it was 3 or 4 a.m, when the sun was rising, and it was such a purple glow like you've never seen before. I thought it was a white balance issue, like my brain needed to adapt, but apparently the lens still needs to start filtering those colors of light. And it's just so good. If I look at gas, like a gas furnace or a gas stove, you know, where you cook your stuff, the blue gas, it's such a nicely vibrant purple bluish shade. It's so nice to look at. But you can't just leave the gas running the entire day, you know, to look at it, to stare at the flame. I took a picture of the colors, but then it doesn't work. I thought, can I now see ultraviolet? Because it's such outside of spectrum, you know, it's such an outside spectrum color. It's really cool. Anyway, so much for that story. I hope you're doing okay, and I will see you all next week. And thanks for the energy and the love and the attention today. See you next week, and bye.